enjoy the silence.
Sports.
Von Allen Sports on Patreon. Fuck you. I'm joining.
Von Allen Sports.
If you're not watching Von Allen Sports, fuck you.
This is the man with the most badass name in sports, the Pharaoh, the Egyptian god himself, Amon-Ra St. Brown. And on behalf of my man Von Allen, we want to thank you for your support. Let's fucking go.
Von Allen Sports.
All right. So we are back. Nice to see you guys again. It's been a while. Okay, so little bit of a shaky start. I changed my outfit a bit, representing the Bills. Before I was wearing the Lions, gray turtleneck and all that. But now we've got the Bills colors, even though it says Patriots on it. We're going for the AFC East here. That's how it rolls. I don't understand the people who are against the Bills, Patriots fans who are against the Bills because they are in our division. Actually, you want our division to do well. That they're the representative of our division, and it never made sense to me to go against them because of that. But whatever. It's like the AFC NFC thing. Generally you want the AFC to be the representative, because if you can't, because if the other side, someone outside of your division or your conference wins, you're like, well, man, then we lost to a guy that couldn't even win the Super Bowl. So it's that's what I'm thinking, but it's more like representation, So, but I'm just going to be honest. We're just going to get this out of the way. I'm putting my hater hat on today, okay? Fuck the Chiefs, all right? Fuck them, all of them, every one of them, every single one of them. The circus with Taylor Swift, everything, all of it. Let's go, Bills. I don't even give a shit. Didn't he cross the line of scrimmage? He threw it backwards. Okay. That was strange. Yeah, he threw it backwards, so it didn't matter. Because I was like, wait, what's he doing? Talk about heads up. That's a good play by Josh. Fourth and 1, just push it. Push it. Let's go. Set the tone. When you got Josh Allen, you can go for it. Let's go. Let's go. First down, baby. All right. Doesn't matter. Move it on. Let's go, baby. Would I be going for the Chiefs if they were playing the Jets? Fuck no. I would be going for the Jets. That's right. I would be going for the Jets. No Jets have ever disrespected Brady and the Patriots the way Chiefs fans do. Nobody. This is about respect. This is about honor. We win this game, you're honored. Your family's honored. Win on 3. Come on. Okay, that was my best impression of Brady with the squeaky voice and everything. I tried. So there is nothing more insufferable than the Chiefs. My entire life of watching football, okay, I've seen every insufferable fan base annoying. I mean, I had to live through the 90s Cowboys fans. That was rough, especially when you were always, I was an Oilers fan and a Patriots fan, and I was rooting for the Bills every time. I didn't like the NFC. So that was rough, dealing with Cowboys fans. There goes Josh. Good run. Josh slides. Okay, let's do this. Then, you dealt with the whole Brett Favre late 90s hype. And then I had to deal with the Peyton Manning hype was just absolutely horrendous in the 2000s. And then 2010s came, and then it was the Aaron Rodgers insufferable Packers fans that was just fucking delusional. And but the Chiefs, there's nothing compared to how annoying this is. Let's go. What a throw and catch. And if you saw Taylor Swift and the Chiefs fans doing some kind of weird, stupid homo dance or whatever it was, you know what I'm talking about. This shit has to end. This shit has to come to a screeching halt. These guys are delusional. The biggest delusional Nick Wright fan, or Chiefs fan, is Nick Wright. And he posted that if the Mahomes beats Allen and then beats Lamar Jackson and then beats Brock Purdy in the Super Bowl, it's going to be like winning Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, except Glass Jaw Joe is at the end instead of Mike Tyson. So he's saying Brock Purdy is basically a useless piece of shit and delusional motherfucker. He might want to take a look around because Brock's in the championship game already. Okay, you're talking shit already, and you've not even your guy's not even done it yet. So I wouldn't. This is he who is without sin cast the first stone. You might want to shut the fuck up. So there's been the insufferability. Listen, I've tried to be nice. I've tried to support Patrick and enjoy it for what it is and all this stuff, but they have made it absolutely impossible. This whole baby goat shit and all that is just so, and it's so bad. Let's go. First down. Come on, Bills. No fucking around. Yeah, Ace. Tom's Tampa Bay run. We've never. That's crazy shit right there. Eli's was pretty impressive, but not as impressive. All 3 of Brady's are Hall of Famers. 2 out of 3 of Eli's were Hall of Famers. Eli's run was good though. But Eli, even in that though, Eli wasn't the driving force of the, he was clearly wasn't the leader of the team, but still. But yeah, that Brady going through Breeze, Aaron Rodgers, and Mahomes, and the Breeze and Rodgers were both on the road in 2 places that are difficult to play in. So everyone knows that it's very difficult to play in New Orleans. Those fans are crazy. And on top of that, Saints had the Bucs number twice that year, just destroyed them twice. And then he goes into Green Bay. Lambeau Field is not easy to win, especially in the playoffs. Aaron Rodgers was the MVP. I mean, they weren't just like some 3rd or 4th random seed. I mean, they were the team, But and then to destroy and dismantle the Chiefs the way they did is just unbelievable. Go, Josh. The fuck was that? All it's going to end a field goal. All that. See, the first 15 plays are scripted for a team. They kind of know what they're going to do with first 15 plays. So it's not crazy that you come out and do well. You gotta finish it with a touchdown. Julius Bayer. Oh wow, yeah, it's past midnight for you. What's up? Celtics Nation, what's up, man? Salami Pizza. Hey, you guys weren't here earlier. I see you guys. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, and down during these messages, I would like to take a opportunity to say congratulations to Justin Shutlett for winning the championship. As you can see, Alpha Courage sent a $10 super chat congratulating him. He says, you were the chosen one to take down the elf. Enjoy your Xbox, my friend. Thank you so much for that, Alpha Courage. And if you guys want to send a super chat during the game, the link to Rumble is at the top of the chat there. And also, if you are a monthly subscriber on Patreon, you get a free super chat per show. So don't forget to use that if you got it. If you got a wrench next to your name, that means you're a Patreon subscriber. So all you got to do is to let me know that you want it to be a super chat and post it up on the show. Is just put at Von Allen, and if you've got a wrench, I'll post it up there. So yeah, Michael, that I know it's unfortunate. It's they have completely ruined Mahomes for anybody who wants to just sit back and enjoy the game. Like they made it impossible. They were doing that his first year. That's what the problem is. I mean, with Aaron Rodgers, they didn't even start doing that with Rodgers until after he won his Super Bowl. So he played in 08, played in 09, 2010. Nobody was doing anything. I was rooting for the Packers. I was rooting for Aaron Rodgers, funnily enough, in 2010. And then 2011 came. And that's when that all of that shit started. And that's when it really started, to get obnoxious. And at the time, Tom had still only had 3 Super Bowls. And they were trying to like play that up, but it took a while. It took a few years for that to kind of take hold. But with Mahomes, it was immediate. They were trying so hard to make him happen. They were trying so hard just to push that through. It was so pathetic, and it's just been just insufferable annoyance and douchebaggery ever since.
Normally at my house, pretend like they're all there, but there's 0. But right now, that's why you work all season, Jim. Buffalo Bills to get the slight advantages in the communication, and it proved true on that first drive. They have an advantage being at home today.
There's Bass, put the toe to it. Richie James launches a hit midway through the end zone, and it comes Patrick Mahomes. This is his 50th all-time road game. He's never lost in this round. Of course, all of them again were at home.
Yeah, the disrespect to Brady, the disrespect to not just Brady, but all the other legends. When you say Mahomes is better than all those guys ever were, are you fucking kidding me?
For a quarterback on the road, NFL history.
We all know why they're pushing for him. We all know why they do that shit. It's
And off Pacheco. Met by Daquan.
Pacheco. What a stupid fucking name. I'm gonna warn you guys. I'm gonna be pissy, not in a bad way, but I mean pissy towards towards the Chiefs because I just don't give a shit. Fuck them.
Kansas City.
You can hear this crowd. This is as loud as I've heard it here all year right now. Patrick Mahomes is going to have to do what he always does.
I'm gonna enjoy this shit.
Now you got to make it simple. They have Rice, Kelsey.
This is the time for them to go down. I'm gonna enjoy it.
As Mahomes gets twisted around and
Somebody sack his stupid ass.
completes it for the first down, and it's Rice.
And of course, a wide open guy.
Johnson able to tackle him down, but not until he got on the other side of the 50, and Patrick Mahomes.
Why can nobody sack him? Why can nobody tackle him? I don't get it.
Rice has been the difference maker.
He's just a toddler running around with shit in his diaper. I mean, he's just kind of fumbling around.
But when Rice really starts
Yeah, I'm salty. You're about to see a lot of fucking salt. Salt's coming in crazy amount.
not a rookie anymore.
Crazy work.
1-2
I'm gonna give you crazy work, as LaShawn McCoy says.
On first down, fake the handoff. Pacheco drills it. There is Kelsey with A.J. Klein on him, and this is
Okay, that's not good.
what you were anticipating. We'll see.
They sent it to the ferry. Mr. Pfizer himself, Mr. Two Shot.
Step up and start today.
Yep, our two X factors, Cook and Kelsey. When you have backup linebackers, you're going to ask them, no matter how you play coverages, they're going to have to defend Kelsey in spaces that he can go right or left. And there's an interested fan right there.
Yeah, Michael, you're right. Mahomes is buying into the hype, and I've seen that. I've seen it come apart. So he's becoming an insufferable douche as time has gone on. He's definitely buying into it.
Back to Pacheco. Able to step around a lot of traffic, pick up a sizable gain. Give him a total.
I mean, as many times as this Bills team has played the Chiefs,
Best defensive mind
surely there's no surprises. I mean, surely
is just his disguise.
surely everything that comes at them
Their coverages
is like, okay, we see it. We know, you know?
Safety's moving back and forth, and you put your head down to get the snap. That's when they move, and it throws quarterbacks off every week.
Travis back in the game. It's Edwards and Lair.
And like I said, guys, if this is a close game at the end, the NFL will go the Chiefs' direction.
They're happy to have healthy. He's been battling a shoulder injury.
So the Bills,
Playing and makes a play right here.
Watch the old
they better do what Detroit did and kind of get off to a lead, and then force them to, make a mistake here or there, do something ridiculous. So they're gonna have to put it away.
game because you can't talk like you do at home.
They leave even a little bit of room for the Chiefs at the end. Bills are fucked. It's over. So
Pass. Knocked away and complete.
incomplete, as the Denver Broncos fans would say.
Break it up, and we'll see Butker.
4th and 5.
Was intended for Watson.
Gotta kick a field goal. Gotta kick a field goal.
Throw in the stadium. The ball
Salami pizza. That's correct.
inside, going to that corner of the end zone,
If you think the NFL is not going to exploit
and had 2 steps.
the whole Taylor Swift phenomenon with this,
47 yards into
then you don't know the NFL. Miss it. Come on, you little Harrison fucker. Harrison butt fucker. All right.
It's good.
What a
Harrison Butker just made the kick.
Made it look easy.
It's not.
Shit. Screw that guy too.
Watching the Intuit TurboTax divisional round.
Ace says media glazes over the failures of Mahomes and LeBron. Mahomes gets blown out. Media says it doesn't matter. Same when LeBron gets swept in the finals. Yeah, it's true. That's the truth, baby. That's the truth. Okay, so this time the Bills need to have a good drive like that. They just need to finish it and not give the Chiefs any breathing room. You got to keep forcing them and pushing them. The Chiefs' offense is not what it was, and obviously we all know that. But the defense is good. They've been solid all year. But I'm not holding back today. I'm just telling you. I absolutely. You know what? Listen, I've spent my whole life being the nice guy, being the good dude, being the guy who is like, I don't hate on greatness and stuff like that, and I always am a part of it. But this is the one exception that they've made it impossible. They have made it impossible to give them even an inch. It's absolutely annoying. The blatant disrespect is absolutely pathetic. And another thing, I've never understood people bragging about quarterbacks who win closer in years than quarterbacks who win separate in different eras, because winning all in the same series is more likely because you have a good team, you keep them together. But being a quarterback who wins in one era and then another generation of players come through and then you win again, that's really difficult. That is very difficult. And that's something to be commended, not ridiculed. They say, oh, well, there was 10 years where Tom Brady didn't win a Super Bowl. That helps his argument, you dumbasses. He wins 3 at the beginning of his career, and then he wins 4 at the end of his career. Those are completely different people. When he won his early Super Bowls, those players that he won the later Super Bowls with were kids. They were in school. I mean, that's a positive. It's not a negative. When your only Super Bowls are all lumped together, well, we kind of, okay, well, that was a great team. It was a dynastic team, and there you go. I mean, isn't that kind of more likely to happen? I mean, I don't know why they do that against Brady. It makes no sense. The 3 Super Bowls he won at the beginning of his career have absolutely zero connection to the 2014 Super Bowl. Well, except for Vince Wilfork. Vince Wilfork was a rookie in 2004, and then he was on the team in 2014. But other than Wilfork, everything was different player-wise. And then by the time he got to 2018, 2014, 2018 were a bit different. And then the Tampa was completely different, obviously, But it's, how in the world is that a bad thing? The shit they come up with. Right now, I expect, if Mahomes is who he's supposed to be, right? He's a future Hall of Famer. Then we expect him to win now. We expect them to be good now. It's later on that we're looking for. It's later on that we're seeing, can he do it when everything's changed? And that's the difficult part as far as I'm concerned. The more difficult part. I mean, it's always difficult to win no matter what, but first down. I mean, again, that whole, I've heard Nick Wright say that he didn't win for 10 years. You realize you're making him look better, right? Didn't win for 10 years after winning 3 and still managed to add 4 more after that 10-year span. Some guys, 10 years is their whole career. Makes no sense. It's just idiocy. I'm sorry, but I think getting destroyed in the Super Bowl does does take a ding if you're one of the reasons why, you know. And Patrick wasn't exactly playing his best out there. I mean, it was sloppy. He didn't know how to read defenses. We went over this on Thursday's show, but still, I mean, that was bad. Yeah, exactly, Elva Courage. But during that 10-year span, Tom went to 2 Super Bowls, and had an undefeated, regular season. But that don't matter, right? It don't matter for Tom. It matters for everyone else, but it doesn't for Tom. No. So, while guys like Josh Allen are just hoping to play in a Super Bowl, they're just hoping to play in one. I mean, that just to get to that point. Yeah, Ace, absolutely, I agree. Yeah, salami pizza. They act like the Pats were garbage for that 10 years, and then all of a sudden they had a resurgence or something. No, they were always there. They were always there consistently. I mean, they had an AFC Championship game run from 2011 all the way to 2018. That's stupid. Come on, that is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, good looking drive, guys. Good looking drive. What they don't understand also, Ace, is that the fans that don't look towards the future, they're actually ruining the present. They're ruining the moment. They're so focused on trying to pass up the Patriots or beat Brady and all this. They're not enjoying the moment. And they discredit the moment. Man, Josh is tough. Fuck. Look at him. He's like a bull, dude. Freaking bison. All right. So it's going to advertisement into the first quarter. So what I'm saying is, when you shoot for, he's going to pass Brady, when you set that mark and everyone's waiting for that, whenever Patrick wins a Super Bowl, it's like, okay, well, he's supposed to. He's one more closer to Brady, And they did that with LeBron. So every time they did that with LeBron, he's going to not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, whatever. So every time LeBron won one, it was just a counter, like ding, okay, one more. And nobody was celebrating the moment. The winning itself, the winning the Super Bowl itself is in the moment. That is a big deal. But when you have that already figured out, we're he's going to pass Brady, then you're just marking things off, and it doesn't have the same effect. When in reality, we should be celebrating those Super Bowls and celebrating those NBA championships for what they are in themselves. And you're not doing that when you do stuff like this. Nobody was doing that for Drew Brees. So when Drew Brees won, it was like, Drew Brees won the Super Bowl. That's his Super Bowl. That's his. And everyone thinks about that. No one was doing that for Aaron Rodgers when he won, and that one was celebrated. But before Mahomes ever even held the fucking Lombardi, they were already saying that he's got a chance to pass Brady. Before he even won his first. And so you've completely destroyed that in the moment fun, that in the moment, elation and attention that everyone focuses on. Now, if he wins, it's like, okay, well, he's got a third. He's 4 more closer to Brady. It's like, guys, he just won 3 Super Bowls. What the fuck are you talking about? 3. If he never wins another one, he's got 3. That's amazing. That is out fucking standing. But no. You're not going to celebrate it because you're thinking a fourth one and a fifth one and a sixth one and a seventh one. You're so delusional that you don't even realize you're screwing it up yourselves. So they're actually doing themselves a disservice. And they're missing out. They're missing out on the experience. Every Patriots victory was important to me. Every one of them. Every single one mattered in their moment. I wasn't thinking about anything else. It's just, I guess the world wasn't like that much. I wasn't thinking about Montana until the end when people really started mentioning it. We're talking after Brady got 4. But after 04 and Brady had 3, it never occurred to me that, he's got to pass Montana. It's like, I don't know. Okay. Brady's got 3 Super Bowls. That's freaking crazy. Very few guys can say that they have got that. So those moments mattered. And they destroyed LeBron before he ever won his first championship. Because it's like, okay, another one. Now you need another one. He may not get another one ever again. And no one's going to celebrate it. No, it's just, you missed out. You can't get that back. You can't get that feeling back. All right, Buffalo, here we go. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Just hit the right. Oh, he's running it. Josh, go. Let's go. Allen, baby. Allen. For those of y'all new to the channel, my last name is Allen. Let's go, man. Let's go. They're looking good. What you wanted to demoralize these fucks. Listen, the Chiefs are already in their own head. They know that they have dropping problems. They know they have offense problems. And if the defense is getting pushed around like this so easily, then the offense is feeling the pressure, and then the defense starts doubting because the defense is going to be like, man, our offense has sucked all year. What are we going to do? Because we can't stop. We can't stop Buffalo. We can't. They're playing too well. I'm saying if this continues, I'm not talking about right now, but if this continues, that doubt creeps in, and you've got to, if you're the Bills, you got to just keep pressing, demoralize these fucks. Let's go, baby. Let's go. What's up, Bo? Bo Monison. I love seeing new people here. I hope you subscribe, man, and come back more often. You're gonna love it here. This is a great family of football fans here. We all know each other. It's we have a great time here. We'll be covering both of the championship games next week, and of course the Super Bowl. So, yeah, Ace, they did. They tried after the Super Bowl 55. They tried to say that Brady was a racist towards Matthew, and everybody, all the players came out and said, "What the fuck, you liar! You're lying, dude." And of course, the NFL has all that shit mic'd up, and but that was pathetic. That was pathetic of Matthew, and I'd never ever respected him since then. What a total douchebag. Okay, Bo, thanks, man. He's subscribed for years and seen all the videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So I've never seen you here. so or commented. So I thank you so much. Israel says Buffalo's run game is going to win this. I hope they can keep it up. And remember, guys, if you want to support the channel, we have been demonetized for being honest. You can't do that anymore with these platforms. So if you want to support the channel, go to patreon.com/Von Allen. /Von Allen Sports. And you can become a monthly contributor. And you can also send super chats through Rumble. The link is at the top of the chat there. It says send super chat, and that will take you to Rumble, and then you can send a super chat that way. And we will post a super chat here on the screen there for you. Thank you, guys. Let's go. Why can't we get a variety of music anymore for the halftime show? Why has everything got to be R&B and hip hop? I mean, I don't mind it. It's just all the time. It's like everything is always that. It's always. Why can't we just get more creative with the kind of get away from the pop stars and all that just for 1 year? Why can't we just do something like an iconic band or iconic legend or something that is not necessarily of that, maybe they're not as well known, but they're very successful, just something interesting. Maybe even, mix it in with some other things, some other talents, and not just music. Just the halftime show is just, it doesn't matter anymore. It used to be a big deal. It used to, I mean, does anybody give a flying fuck about Usher? Seriously? I mean, you're trying to replace Michael Jackson and Prince with these fucking people. It's not going to work. So let's go outside the box. Let's try something else. Go a little deeper, into the musical genre and expose people to some different approach, different music. But no, every fucking year we have to do this Illuminati bullshit. These Illuminati fucking pop star bands and everything. It's just so sick of it. I told you I'm going to be bitching tonight. Here it is. I'm just going to be picking at everything. Yeah, Ace, people have short memories. Like completely, it's like Super Bowl 55, the annihilation didn't happen. It's over, Chiefs fans, they don't like to bring that one up. Oh, I saw the wardrobe malfunction. What's pathetic about that is they did it on purpose, okay? There was no wardrobe malfunction. You own that. Okay, you just own it. Don't apologize. Just say, yeah, we did that. The lyric is, "I'll have you naked by the end of this song." Okay, that was the end of the song. Those are the lyrics. They did that on purpose. Okay, just own it. Just say, yeah, fuck, I did. Yeah. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? I'm Janet Jackson. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. There's nothing you're gonna do about it. But hey, Red Coat has a different account every time I see him. It's very confusing. Redcoat says, yeah, but Shannon Sharp wants any excuse to diss on any of the Patriots players' legacies, especially as Gronk has long since passed him. So he wants to find someone better than Gronk, a salty old man. And that's exactly true, Redcoat. He has been doing that. He's been advocating for Kelsey. Now, first of all, Shannon and Kelsey are the same ideology and all that. Also, I don't know if you guys have picked up on this about Shannon Sharp, but he wants to be part of the club. He wants to be in the elitist club. That's why he supports LeBron, and that's why he supports people like Kelsey, and he supports all these leftist movements and everything. He wants to be in that club, and he doesn't want to be. He has no courage, and he's not brave enough to get out. The entire time during his Cat Williams interview, he was fucking scared to death. He was terrified that his channel was going to get canceled by YouTube because of the truth that Cat Williams was spewing. Shannon Sharpe is a cuck boy, okay? And yes, Kelsey. Okay. What Shannon Sharpe did, though, he's so stupid. He's not a very smart person. And he's trying to prop up Kelsey as better than Gronk and as the GOAT tight end. Well, Shannon, you're doing yourself a disservice because Travis Kelsey is not as good of a tight end as you are. So why are you shitting yourself? Like Shannon Sharpe is a greater tight end than Travis Kelsey. So he doesn't even realize that he's actually shooting himself in the dick. Such a loser. Absolute loser. But I mean, he fits perfectly at ESPN, you know, and that's why he moved. He couldn't hack it at Fox because different kind of way things are going. And Skip Bayless, for as much as he's wrong and everything, Skip kept it real as far as like how they spoke to each other, and Shannon couldn't handle it. So, I mean, imagine if Shannon had to deal with someone like where I could attack him all the time, and I'm not making stupid points like Skip that make no fucking sense. I mean, imagine if he had to put up with that every day, how stupid Shannon would look. But Shannon is a baby. He blocks people on Twitter all the time, so he can't even handle it. He doesn't like the smoke at all. What the hell was that, Patrick? Like a... All right. Second and 10. Bills better hold him here. Don't give them some mental energy there, some confidence. Guys, I am absolutely shocked that the Chiefs called that play right there. That is surprising. I know they love those plays, but that was just weird. That was a weird timing. I mean, I'm glad they did it, but Bills better not screw this up. Third and six. And they gave it up. Overthrew Kelsey. Just a slight better throw. Guys, it's not easy to throw from the pocket like that. It looks easy when guys like Brady do it, but it's not. We have the gift of perspective watching it on TV, and it looks so simple. Fumble! Fumble! All right. Kansas City recovered. Matt Patricia got fired again. Yeah, John Thomas Chavez. Yeah, Mahomes' mechanics are very, very awkward, and that's going to hurt him later on in his career when your body breaks down. Terrible overthrow by Mahomes there. That was a shitty pass. Guys, it's not easy to throw from the pocket. I'm going to just keep saying that because I want people to understand. It's like Moromo just said, it's not an easy throw. But it was a shitty one too, that one. Oh, okay. So they fired the actual DC, but Patricia was kind of just in a helping role, and they kept him. Okay, they kept Patricia. That's funny. Yeah, Ace, exactly. Bad mechanics hurt Favre. And if you've got good mechanics, you can play much longer. And like Joe Montana once said, that it was never his arm. And Dan Marino said the same thing. It was never his arm. It's the legs. It's their legs that gave out on them. The footwork and all of that. That's what leaves you when you're a guy who has good mechanics. So you can keep throwing it. So you got to take care of your legs and hope that they don't fail you. And that's why Brady was working on his footwork and his leg work so late in his career. If you guys remember 2017, 2018, 19, all the way through the end of his career, he was crazy about leg work. He was constantly doing it. And he knew that the legs, if you let them fail, if you don't focus on them, it doesn't matter that you still have an arm. It doesn't matter that you can still read defense and all that. You can't, if your footwork is shit, everything else is going to suffer badly. For Mahomes and guys like Mahomes, and like Ace just said, he's going to suffer the Favre fate if he doesn't start changing things. So, and I'm not saying completely change things because it's only one down year. He just won MVP, so I'm not saying that, he got to completely change it overnight or anything. I'm saying introduce it. Start slowly blending in these, putting in more work on your mechanics and things like that in the offseason. Just start kind of playing with that and introducing it. And then each year, more and more, you start trying to morph into a pure pocket passer, reading defenses, seeing where you're going, and then you can have a 20-year career. But if he continues down this same path, which is relying on his physical gifts and just instinctually going and playing around like that, he's not going to make it 20 years. It's just not going to happen. I mean, it's also about self-preservation. Brady would take sacks and just say, fuck it. We'll punt the ball. Okay, whatever. But we didn't lose Brady for the year, did we? It's like, in all those years that he would give up a sack, just take the sack. And we live to fight another drive, get the ball back and go again. No reason to run with the ball and then get completely and just annihilated. Like Aaron Rodgers happened to him, and Joe Flacco once tried that and he got knocked the fuck out. Cam Newton used to get the shit knocked out of him all the time. Self-preservation, because as a team, they need you. They need you more than they need you getting that first down instead of a sack. Just you've got to understand the situation. Now, of course, I'm not talking about big games like championship game or Super Bowl. I'm talking about a weekly thing where it's like week 3 and you're out there and afraid to take the sack, and then you get nailed, and then you're out for 7 weeks. Well, you're not much of a help to your team anymore, are you? So you got to be smart. John Brady's mechanics are unreal. He's a fucking machine, dude. His mechanics are always the same every time. That is, if you're teaching a kid quarterback, that's who you show for mechanics. And in one of my Brady hate videos, I broke down his throwing mechanics and stuff. And even when I was making that video, I was just like, wow, it's so good. It's not bad. It's like a 2.5 yard run, but you still have to run the ball. You got to run the ball because you got to keep the Chiefs. They have to. I mean, you know what I'm saying. It's just, I don't want to be stating obvious the whole game. I'm just saying that the running on first, it's okay. So, Josh throws it deep. Good defense, good coverage. 3rd and 8. Yeah, Elf. 2008 wasn't because Brady wasn't taking the sack. That's not my point. My point is when you run for it and then you get creamed or something like that. 2008 was something that nothing would have stopped that. That it doesn't matter what you do. Bernard Pollard, Brady threw the ball. Bernard Pollard knew the play was over and he still went after his knee. Nothing was going to stop that. But that wasn't from something Brady did wrong. It wasn't something that he brought on himself. And that's what I'm talking about. Quarterbacks who bring on problems to themselves. Now, this is not good. So the Bills, they needed to get down the field and score, at least get a field goal. So, and a shitty punt. Looks like a late hit there. Stop it, dumbasses. Don't get a penalty. Don't give the Chiefs. And what scares me is that there's been no flags. And that means they're setting themselves up for, they can say, look, we weren't throwing the flag, and then they can come in at the end. Yeah, Ace. I've never understood the arbitrary numbers chosen for amount of years. First 5 years, or second group of 4 years, or just these weird time frames just to make someone look better than they are. Comparing Brady's first 5 years with Mahomes is absolutely and utterly idiotic. Absolutely stupid. Completely different situations, completely different team mentality, different focus, different era. Makes no sense. It's the career. It's the career that matters, not when those took place. If the Patriots were an all offensive team, if Belichick was Andy Reid, let's say, then everything would have been in reverse. So it would have been all the offensive stats and the defense giving up a lot of points, and you having to constantly be in shootouts all the time. And Brady would have tailored his game for that. You saw what happened when the NFL started moving towards more of a passing league even more because of the Colts and Peyton Manning and all them changing it. So Brady's like, okay, this is the game now. This is how it's going to be. We've got to do something. So Brady changed his game, and he started working on throwing it deep and throwing it, slinging the ball around all the game and being able to throw 30 times if you need to, 35, 40 times if you need to, without getting worn out and tired. The offensive line works on pass coverage, which is very difficult for an offensive line, but you got to start doing that. You got to start changing. And so he did that. So it has nothing to do with he couldn't do it. It was just that was the scheme of the Patriots. That was the philosophy. And Tom, by the way, spent his entire career with the philosophy of, except for the Bucs, but his entire Patriots career with the philosophy of we're going to do whatever that team is about. So it could mean no passing. It could mean all passing, depending on each week. Which makes it very inconsistent for quarterback stats. And getting to stat whore and pick up on stuff. If Tom was with nothing but a stat whoring coach like Sean Payton or Andy Reid or someone like that, then Tom would have even a lot more stats, more MVPs, but maybe not as many Super Bowls. It's just you gotta balance everything. But context is important, and they don't like to put context in, and that's what Ace is talking about there. So, okay. 2nd and 6. Great run. Great run. Bills again. Their coach has the choke gene, and when you've got that, it spreads to the rest of the team. It's that lack of confidence and belief. Yeah, Ace, that's an indictment on Mahomes, because Brady, as an old man, his stats were comparable to Mahomes, and so that's not a good look. But Kelsey wide open. All right. Andy Reid's scheme is so good, man. It's just so good. Chiefs can get guys wide open so so easily. It's crazy. Yep. Now the Bills have to score a touchdown. They have to make the Chiefs be like, fuck. Put your tongue back in your mouth, you little fairy. He's probably a homo like his brother. Jason Kelsey lost his shirt, apparently. Chiefs up, hose down. If that bitch can't swim, she's bound to drizz out. John Thomas Chavez says Buffalo doesn't want it bad enough, and I think you might. I hope you're wrong, but I think you might be right. Ace says, Vaughn, this is a pretty cool stat. Brady with the Buccaneers in the red zone had 80 touchdowns to 1 interception, and those 80 touchdowns were consecutive. Are you fucking serious? He threw 80 touchdowns in the red zone before he finally threw an interception in the red zone. I remember that streak, but I didn't realize it was 80. That's unbelievable. That is insane. Yep, Elf. Bills are becoming the Cowboys right before our eyes. How appropriate, right? They got to score. They've got to score a touchdown. Field goal is not good enough. Field goal is not good enough because this is their home. They're the ones that constantly lose to the Chiefs when it matters. Chiefs are going to feel good about themselves. The Chiefs get the ball back. So come on. Yeah, that's cute. The whole Mahomes to Kelsey, tying Gronk and Brady, and for playoff touchdown duos. It's cute, but Brady and Gronk have put you out of the playoffs twice. So, doesn't matter. Also, Brady and Gronk together produced 4 Super Bowls. Well, Gronk didn't get to play for most of the 2016 season, or a big margin of it, but still. But that's 2 rings that they got at the expense of Mahomes and Kelsey. Okay, pretty decent start here. We got 3 minutes. All 3 timeouts. But the Chiefs also have their 3 timeouts too. But if they can just milk this all the way down and then finish it off with a touchdown, then we'll be in business. But I'm not, I'm getting a little concerned here. The Chiefs going to the AFC Championship game is a little too close for comfort because we the Ravens They may, we just don't know. Man, how great would next weekend be if it was just Lions versus 49ers, Bills versus Ravens? Like, we could just sit back, enjoy ourselves. Doesn't really matter, does it? It's just like we can enjoy whatever the matchup is. Don't have to put up with insufferable bullshit. Yeah, that call, they had to get it down to the 2-minute warning. I understand it. Yeah, Luke says, I can't do live streams during games since I always get spoiled because, the timing's off. I hate that. But he says, I just wanted to say the officials are allowing consistently egregious holds by Kansas City's O-line. Listen, the Bills better fucking do something because this stays close like this, it's over for them. I'm still sticking to my prediction that the Chiefs will get bailed out in any close game in the playoffs. I mean, the only way to avoid that is a blowout or something crazy happening, like when the Bengals picked off Mahomes, when the Bengals player deflected it to the other one, and then there's really not much to do after that. They had already given them too many chances and helped them, so that's really all the Bills can do here. So. Yeah, I have emotional stare because I'm looking at the Chiefs on the screen. It's just disgusting. Ugh. They disgust me. And then when Kelsey had that touchdown, they showed all those stupid bitches up in the box. All right, let's go. Buffalo couldn't have had a better situation. They got a Chiefs team that's coming to their stadium finally instead of Buffalo having to go on the road. And you got a Chiefs team that has been struggling on offense. They're not clicking like they normally do. This is your chance, dude. This is your opportunity. If you blow this, it's over. If Buffalo loses here, the Buffalo window is done. It's finished. And they're going to have to reset. Great throw. Great catch by Diggs. Let's fucking go. John Thomas Chavez, Michelle Tafoya knows what the fuck she's talking about, though. She knows her shit, so. She's a good chick. She's one of us. Let's go. Good looking drive. Exactly what I said. Run the clock down. Don't let the Chiefs benefit from having their 3 timeouts. But you got to finish. You got to put it in the end zone. Don't give them any fucking room. No room. Not an inch. Come on, Josh. Great play by Josh. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Allen. The power of Allen. Don't fuck with Allens, man. Don't fuck with the Allens. Right, Milena? Yeah. Von Allen. Hey, if you put Von Miller's on the Bills, if you put Von's first name with Josh Allen's last name, you get Von Allen. See? It's meant to be. Let's go, Bills. Go, Josh. Make the family proud. We're probably cousins somewhere along the way. That was shitty. Elva Courage asks, if Travis Kelce retires, then who will Mahomes throw to? The next guy up. Because I've always told you guys, Travis Kelce is so fucking overrated. The Chiefs, it's the Chiefs scheme. He's wide open all the time through scheming. Okay? The next tight end will continue the tradition of being the targeted guy. It's just going to continue. Travis Kelce does not make things happen on his own. He is a overrated fuck. Go, Josh. Go, Josh. Go, Josh. Let's fucking go. 20-yard scramble. Timeout. 44 seconds left. You don't think Josh wants this? You know, the rest of the team may be asleep at the wheel, but Josh, he's not. He wants this shit bad. Tapasio says, welcome back, Tapasio. Nice to see you here, man. Tapasio says, Brady has 88 touchdowns in the postseason and Mahomes 36. The thing about Mahomes is that it's probably going to start teetering off here as far as, playoff chances go, because it's going to slowly taper off, and only because that's the general rule of thumb. I mean, that's how it's been for, a lot of these guys. And if Mahomes defies that, then he would be a rare case where that happens. So Josh running again. Let's go. See? He's just like, fuck it. I don't trust any of you guys. I'm just going to do it myself. You don't think Josh wants this? You don't think he wants to beat Mahomes? He's tired of hearing everybody's shit. And you got Lamar on the other side, tired of hearing everybody's shit. It's time these guys come through, man. It's time they do something. Andy Reid, he's one steak away from having a coronary. Fat fuck. Let's go, Josh. The fuck you do that for? Did he just drop that? Like, was that just a straight up drop, or let's look at the replay here. See, this is why Josh keeps running it, because he doesn't trust you idiots. Oh, that was a bad ball. The ball was kind of like whiffling. I mean, he still could have caught it. Should have caught it, but that ball was like a fluttering. That was a Peyton Manning throw right there. They call that the duck. Josh is probably going to have to run it in, guys. Did he make that catch? I thought it hit the ground. Snap it, snap it, snap it, snap it. Get back to the line. Don't give them time. Don't give the officials time to look at it. Oh, he caught it. He caught it. It's good. We're good. It doesn't matter. That was clutch right there, by the way. You guys remember how Tom would always throw it right down to the ground like that for Edelman and Amendola and Gronk? Like they worked on that. They would always work on that. Because what it does is that it means that if the ball's going to be caught, it's only going to be caught by the receiver. The thing ain't being picked. Oh, he pulled that shit in. Hand is under the ball. We've got to catch, guys. No movement. Great job. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You hear Romo, he's like, I want to make sure that it's a first down. Romo's going to fucking cry. Look at that torque. It's the greatest thing I've ever seen. Do it, Josh. Do it yourself. Let's go. Let's go. And I told you, Bitcoin, told you, don't bet against Josh Allen having a rushing touchdown. He did. Josh just ran it in. Let's go. Fuck yes. Fuck the Chiefs. See, he doesn't trust these fuckers, man. He's just like, I just gotta do it myself. I'll just do it myself. Fuck it. I'll just do it myself. That was Alan Torque right there. Tapasio, yes, exactly like Antonio Brown's catch in the Super Bowl. Exactly. Thank you. That's a great example. It's either his guy's going to catch it or it's going to be incomplete. That's it. It's not easy because if you're not right, that ball can go right into the dirt. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Alan Torque. Let's go, Milena. Alan Torque. Let's go. 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 That's Milena's niece. So in Bulgaria. So when I was living in Bulgaria, I think I showed you guys her. I taught her words and things. And I taught her, like Tom Brady's like, go Patriots, and Tom Brady's let's go. And she starts repeating it over and over and over again. And then she's like, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. So that kid has no idea I'm quoting her over here in the United States on a show. On a TV show. It's funny. American. Now we have a game. Yep, John. Yeah, we have a game. We have a game. Yeah, but Luke, during halftime, you can come back to the regularly scheduled programming. There's Luke. He says Allen is like a faster Ben Roethlisberger. I heard. Legend says that if you super chat for Buffalo, they'll win. So, I've heard that. Yeah. A little birdie told me that. So, if you send a super chat through Rumble, the Bills will win. So, Michael Brown. Yep, Buffalo. Absolutely. They did exactly what I said they needed to do. They needed to run it all the way down and then finish it with a touchdown. Yeah. Milena, Milena said hi. I'll be seeing you guys soon. I'll be in Arkansas in a few weeks. Milena said hi to everybody, actually. Oh, so you don't care about them, right? Okay. So. Okay, so 26 seconds. They should be able to. I mean, knowing the Chiefs, they're not just going to down it, I don't think. So.
The stop at about the 35.
Look who had the tackle, DeMar Hamlin.
I haven't been this fired up about a game for a long time. Gene Steratore, great to have you out here with us. And it's living up to the billing here, my man. You know, it really is.
It really is. I mean, it's a little different. We've always seen it through the air, and then the quarterback's using their legs. We know that. But
Mike said, hello.
These backs and some of the other players, we talked about it. Cook and Kelsey, that's the key for these offenses to move down the field and matriculate.
Here we go.
20 seconds. He's got more time.
Mahomes is going to be going to Kelsey for an 18-yard completion. That's what they're going to look for here if they can get this Pacheco. Let's see. Okay, now they're not. Now, see, that ends it. So, wait, what's the flag? Uh-oh. Flag. Late flag, too. Von Miller, baby. Let's go. One of my favorite players of all time is on the field today.
Creating a few pressures that were different. He wasn't able to have that production earlier in the year.
Huh?
He comes on and starts to
Yeah, Milena had him in fantasy league for a long time.
There were 2 fouls on the play, both by the offense. Illegal use of hand.
Oh, nice. Well, not nice because they're on balance. They're going to help the Chiefs in the second half.
Penalty, replay first down.
And that's been a problem all year for this team with the holding penalties. We know about Taylor.
Salami Pizza, actually, CBS gets AFC games and Fox gets NFC games. Now, every once in a while they cross over, you know, depending on the situation or if they're owed like a bigger profile game on the contract. But generally speaking, you're always going to see AFC covered by CBS.
Just don't give this ball back with something silly.
Like I said, there's exceptions, but that's generally so. Chiefs down the ball to end the half, and now there's pushing, shoving, and
Well, that's 2 teams who play each other far more. They're not in the same division, but you could almost.
they just don't like each other, man.
Because they play so many times every year.
Well, 7 times now in 4 years.
Yep.
And these games always deliver drama. We got it again, 17-13, Buffalo lead at halftime.
Okay.
Next is Allen and Kelsey go to the
I'm
locker
going to
room
beat
side
you.
by
No,
side.
I'm going to beat you.
What is Allen and Kelsey saying to each other?
Horizon and a word from your local station.
That looked like what? You think they were talking shit?
You okay?
No,
That was strange.
I live with a broken phone. I can't trade in.
Okay, that's dramatic. Better plans Verizon. Everyone can trade in their old phone and get the new Samsung Galaxy S24.
Boy, when I saw those late flags, I was like, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Wait, I'm on Verizon. Can I still get it?
Yeah.
I like it, Luke. Luke says Buffalo should have declined that penalty and make Mahomes' stats even worse. Because it was a negative play. All right, well, I think it was a negative play.
CBS. Power.
Or positive. No. Wait. That was the play before.
Kick off the new year in a new Toyota.
Well, either way, that's funny. That works. Yeah. I like the sentiment. Is my point.
0.99 APR
I like the sentiment.
or a $3.99 a month
But
lease
yeah,
on a new
he's
RAV4.
right.
Ready to show a brand new you in this brand new year? We make it easy. Toyota. Let's
Okay, I don't think the squirrels are returning to the squirrel god, so I can go ahead and
That's already helped
complete
millions
the.
of people
I'm gonna
get into
adjust the
better
thing
health
here.
insurance. With financial help to lower the cost of health coverage, you could.
Sorry, I left that commercial on. It's annoying. Let's go. Make some popcorn. Someone said make some popcorn. Elva Courage left to make some popcorn. I want some popcorn. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Get your popcorn ready, as Terrell Owens would say. Get your popcorn ready, bitch. Okay. So. Ace asked, how was the new Brady versus Montana video going? Fantastic. Milena is crunching some numbers for me, some statistics, helping me with the statistical formula with, what's the program you're using, Milena? Excel. Huh? Testing some what? I can't understand you with your accent. So, yeah. It's just too thick. You sound like Melania Trump. You're like, hey, Jabba, I want to kill you. Okay. Well, yeah. Actually, that was kind of a Mexican accent. I'm not good with accents. So. Get your popcorn ready. Oh, you're not going to make it for me now because I said that? I just screwed myself over. Let's go. All right.
What do you think they talked about for the whole week on defense? Let's stop Josh Allen. That's not working. Give a lot of credit to the offensive line of the Buffalo Bills. Then on the other side, Patrick Mahomes, no pressure on him. The offensive tackles, which I talked about in the pregame show, it kind of said they're not doing their job. They've been really
Well, halftime is awkward for a show like this.
Great job. Taylor and Smith for the tackles for Kansas City. Good job.
You know, Josh Allen playing like Lamar Jackson right now. He does not want to lose this game.
Yeah, see, a lot of people thought that I might be rigging the quarterback contest for Elf of Courage, and what they don't understand is that I was, because me and Elf of Courage are both from the same state. So I've been rigging things for him, and that's why he's been in the finals the last 3 years. Yeah. So it's a conspiracy. This whole time I've been talking to you about the NFL and those conspiracies. It was a distraction. So you thought the quarterback thing was legit, and I was really just helping out our Arkansas friend there. So sorry. Everything I say is true. Whatever. Okay. So let's hope that Buffalo does not go typical Buffalo, and they can come back out and make something happen here. So now Kansas City gets the ball, fine. That's how it would normally be if there was no half. So things are according to pace. They're fine. There's no extra possession or anything, any of that kind of thing going on. Because that's what I was concerned about. I was concerned about them scoring too soon, and then the Chiefs getting at least a field goal, and then boom, they get the ball in the second half, and then they can take the lead and extend. So Oh, season 2 of Halo's coming. Been waiting for that. Everybody's shitting on that series. I think it's really good. February 8th. Let's go. February 8th, new Halo, Milena. Elva Courage says, don't look over here, chat. Nothing to see here. John Thomas Chavez says, Nick Wright, before Mahomes became the starter. Your Kansas. Nick Wright after Mahomes started. Our Kansas. Oh. John Thomas Chavez with his Gord King impersonation there. That was good. That's really good. I like that. Thank you, sweetie. John, I wasn't calling you sweetie. I was talking to Milena. Although you're a nice guy. I like you. But not that much. Not to call you sweetie. I'm not a leftist after all. Okay. Let's solve this shit. Let's go. Get your popcorn ready. Woo, hoo, 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 hoo. Let's fucking go. No. But she's telling you to give her a shot. You guys, would bother you if I eat just a second, a little bit? Okay. Let's go. Yeah, I know, Elf. You would think all these years there'd be a live action Zelda movie. Like, why has that not happened? Get your popcorn ready. I got my popcorn ready. Right here. Mm-hmm. I love my popcorn. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, in other news, some weird shit going on in Iran and Pakistan. They got something going on there. We got Ron DeSantis leaving the Republican primary and endorsing Donald J. Trump. What else has happened in the world? Okay, that's all that's happened in the last few days, I think. So. Oh, yeah. And the Detroit Lions are going to the NFC Championship game. In case you didn't know. What, Elf? Nintendo didn't trust Hollywood after the 1993 Mario movie? That Mario Brothers movie is one of the greatest movies ever made. That thing is a masterpiece. Yeah, patrons went woke. I guess that is news, too. It's unfortunate. And they're going to suck, too. Makes it even worse. Hey, Sugar Tits, can you get me a new soda? Sugar Tits? That's Mel Gibson when he was drunk and got pulled over by a female cop. And he called her Sugar Tits. Yeah, seriously, that really happened. Millie's got such a good personality. She just laughs at me. Most women would be all like, "What'd you say to me?" And get all fucking women's lib bullshit going. She says worse to me, so don't worry. She calls me tripod. For undisclosed reasons. We got a new one. Hey, you got to get me an endorsement with Coke, man. Mike Brown said that we got to stop advertising for them for free. Nightwalker, what's up, man? D. Bateman says, every woman loves to be called sugar tits. It's a fact. I believe you. I totally believe you. Yes. Yeah, especially in California. Yeah. Well, they pay for them. But their tits, though, are made of, not made of sugar, but made of some liquid goo. So, yeah. So, like, if you hit them in the tit or they hit their tit, it's just going to start leaking and gushing out like that Gushers candy. Coke is really woke, Elf of Courage. They absolutely are, and that's why they need to start paying me, because I can't be giving them free advertising. You need to start pouring my Coke inside a Von Allen Sports or a Trump mug. Something like that, until Coke starts giving me money, because Von Allen Sports got to get paid. We don't have our super chats anymore. We don't have our advertising anymore. So VAS got to get paid. All right. Coca-Cola. Huh, that's funny. Tits of high fructose corn syrup. Yeah, that sounds about right. Tony Romo's such a homo. Tony Romo loves my homo. How that works. For the record, when we say that, it's not homophobic. It actually means something else. It means he's just a little bitch. Come on. Where's the game? Let's get back. I don't need to see a bunch of fucking random children playing flag football. Who gives a shit? Let's go. Got to get that quote in. All right. Finally, we're back. Buffalo Bills 17, Kansas City Chiefs 13. Third quarter is just starting. For the kickoff, there's a touchback. We have an interview with the coach.
Who's making plays? At the end of the day, we got to make more plays than they're making.
Was there a final message to your team coming out here at the half?
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you.
Go for it. That's the message. McDermott, who served 10 years under Andy Reid.
I agree. Go for it. Nothing matters anymore now. Every single thing you got in that playbook, you better unleash.
First down. Mahomes going with a long ball. What a catch.
What a great catch.
MVS this time has it.
Scantling. All these fuckers have got two names all the time. I'm sick of this fad. I mean, if everybody uses every name for every father they've got, every fucking player, there's going to be like 14 names on each jersey. They want to use their real dad's last name, their stepdad's last name, their other stepdad's last name, the baby daddy's step name, or name, whatever. And it's fucking like, there's like 14 of them.
Quarterback numbers in the first half. Mahomes 9 out of 13. Add another 30 yards to that pass total on the throw to Valdez-Scantling. Allen 14 of 19. Rush for 2 touchdowns.
Both teams, though, got help in the run game and some of the smaller stuff. Really systematic first half by both quarterbacks.
Fucking divorce rate in this country is 50%. Within 20 years, every player on the field is going to have 3 last names. Just hit him. Why do you let him go around you like that? Look how fucking slow he is. Look how fucking slow he is. How? How? He always runs when he does that. You bit on a fake where he was past the line of scrimmage. Fucking.
Never forget it. Back you know what's amazing? They've taken 3 plays to get
Pathetic.
all the way down
Pathetic.
to Buffalo 18. They moved it, by the way. They moved it back to the 18-yard line. One time they had him out at the 9. Boy, and A.J. Klein is shaken up. This is Klein. Oh, you see him roll that left ankle. But they originally spotted him down at the 9. They've moved it back to the 18.
And Tracy, to her point early in the game, Sean McDermott, the Buffalo Bills head coach, has never gone into a game with only 4 linebackers dressed, and you just saw one of them.
This is ridiculous.
Walk off the field.
Well, we just saw also Terrell Dodson change helmets so that he gets the communication sent into him with Klein going out. Here's Pacheco with Vaughn Miller making a.
Why does he get away with that? It's just infuriating.
We saw AJ Klein go off, and I will have an update as soon as I can. But Chiefs linebacker.
Blind Assassin. Okay, so my last name is legally Von Allen. But my family's name and my birth name and the name I grew up with is last name is just Allen.
That's literally what the game plan, I believe, was going into this game, was going to utilize the spy there. Now you've got to find someone else in a different package, and different personnel.
2nd and 8. Got to hold him to a field goal.
So he missed one play, 2nd and 8.
Not when you're wide open.
There's Pacheco, all kinds of room in the middle of that field, and he's got a 1st and goal to go for Kansas City.
Buffalo's going to fuck this up.
Answering the bell, coming out down 4 on the road, first road playoff game in the Patrick Mahomes era.
Listen to Romo sucking him off.
You can see the sense of urgency by this Chiefs offense right now.
14 yards for Pacheco. And again, they're working the middle of that field, attacking an already thin linebacking group. 3 tight ends come in for this snap, 1st and goal from the 3.
Kansas City needs to get 7 here. After a great drive, they stalled out far too much recently.
Gonna go to Kelsey. Got blockers out there, trying to find an opening and a pylon. And they say touchdown.
Wow, touchdown. What an incredible individual effort by Kelsey. It's a screen, not much room there. And at the end of it, Jackson's on the outside. But you got to give credit to Noah Gray blocking on the edge. Watch this right here. He's got to navigate. Do I go forward, outside? And he's in right there.
Yes. Choke job.
At putting that head down and finishing.
Here comes the collapse.
He's been doing it for years.
It's not that they gave up a touchdown drive here. It's that this touchdown drive was pathetic. It wasn't special. It wasn't
It sure was, Jim, and I think what I'm peeking at is
anything extraordinary.
You're right, but I do believe the front nose of that football appears to just break the plane right before that body part.
It was just sloppy defense, just pathetic. This
is close.
Here we go.
Go ahead and run that a little more. Let's see.
Timber!
Well, they've confirmed it. It's confirmed, which gives us now 3 lead changes in 6 minutes and 45 seconds.
Would you expect anything different in this matchup?
Tell me, back and forth they go. Kelsey with the 2nd touchdown in the game. And Butker.
Extra point is good. 2017
Takes the
Chiefs.
lead in 2017, the same score by which Buffalo beat the Chiefs back in December.
There's your brother-in-law right behind
God. Mahomes' wife is now trying to butt fuck Taylor Swift.
He's a beast.
Whoa, whoa.
See, Buffalo, this is why you've got to win. That insufferable bullshit right there. You can't let this happen.
A new documentary.
Man, that caveman dude looks just like Andrew Luck.
Cover anything.
That's frightening.
Jewelry, pet insurance.
I mean, we're talking about a lizard.
The caveman strikes me as the kind of guy who lets fame get to his head.
But Gecko's the goat.
Geico. It's so easy, you know.
Oh, God, the fucking Burger King song. Burger King and the CEO, I wish you nothing but pain. I hope every one of the pillows you sleep on for the rest of your life are hard and you can't get any sleep. Because of that song. It's that bad. It's that bad. I will never, ever, ever eat at Burger King, ever. Just because of that song. Luke asks, what is Kansas City doing that Buffalo can't stop when the Raiders did it a month ago? Absolutely nothing. And I figure that's a rhetorical question on your part, but it gives me a chance to answer it anyway. It's just complete and utter choking. How these teams let Mahomes run around him. He is slow as dog shit, and you constantly let him get away with it. When is anyone gonna knock the living shit out of this guy? Just pop him. Boom. I'm not talking about illegal. I'm talking just a good solid pop. And you got to say, listen, I'm your daddy. I'm your daddy. You spank that ass. But not in a gay way. But I hope we're not all about to be disappointed here. So, see, now Buffalo has to do it again. They can't slip up. Remember, the Chiefs have the better defense. So Buffalo has to take advantage. They have to do well on defense in order to help their offense keep getting the lead. It's very, very difficult situation, and now they've got to do it again. It's fucking Buffalo, man. It's just God.
Brady and Gronkowski.
Wow. Well, let's look at his last one. That is crazy that they've already achieved that. Wow, that's a great shot on that bottom right. I love this whole thing.
Now you know.
But the individual effort and his just commitment and desire.
Now you know how the Bills lost all those Super Bowls, right? It's just in them. It's just something about them. Even though the teams are completely different, it's just maybe it's in the water in Buffalo. They choke away a lot of championships. They choked away the Stanley Cup against the Dallas Stars too.
Turn it up a notch at the end of the year, and you're seeing that play out again tonight.
Now, first snap for the Bills in the second half. Going to go to Hardy. And Deontay Hardy pushed out by Trank.
Really, the good thing Buffalo could do is just time of possession. Just take an obnoxiously long amount of time and then just end it with a score each time. Because apparently the Buffalo defense can't stop a running Patrick Mahomes. You can't stop a fucking toddler. Okay?
That could be a little bit of a staggering blow here for the Bills Mafia and these Bills players even to see how quickly the Chiefs came out and were able to strike for a touchdown. 6 plays as they go to Cook in 2nd and 8.
Did he get it? Did he pick up the first? Or was he short?
He'll be a yard short.
Just give it to Josh. Josh will get the first.
Right there, you feel like, ooh, 2nd and long, they might get away. In week 14, they came out and ran the ball to start the game, and they had a ton of success getting up on the Chiefs early. But then they kind of like got away from it, and they didn't do it again until the end. And I was wondering if they were going to stay committed to it today. You talked about the first half.
Super chat alert.
Right there, that was a huge point, though, because on 2nd and long, you don't really want to run the ball and have 3rd and 8.
3rd and 1. That's going to be enough for a first down.
He got it.
And these are huge marks right here because you almost can't go for it on your end of the field in a game like this. So, you know, those inches are huge.
Ty Johnson, who's seeing more reps.
Yeah. Yeah, Tony Romo just said those inches are huge. Whatever the guy says to his wife.
One step, bounce, and then get forward, and that's all you needed to.
Elf of Courage says a $5 super chat from Rumble. Rumble, Bumble. Says Buffalo Bills, the AFC's Cowboys. Let's hope not. Well, the offense is doing their job. It's just, well, Josh Allen's doing his job. But it's that defense, man.
Kansas City's playing with their safeties very deep.
You give up a run like that to Patrick Mahomes of all people. He's not fast.
Play action, they turn and run. And Josh systematically.
It's like every team hovers around him. It's like this weird thing. It's like almost like everybody got a memo that says you cannot hit Mahomes. You know? Didn't you get the memo? Didn't you get the memo? First down. Let's go. Well, they're doing it. I said obnoxiously long drive.
And they do it again on this play.
Keep going.
Watch on your left side. That's not a tight end. That's 76 Edwards, and he just goes ahead and puts O'Minahue on the ground.
They're up to 138 yards on the ground in this game.
Okay. Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo.
Ran right into Bolton. Drives him back after one.
And this is where both these coaches do a great job of adjusting in the second half. These systems are built the same way, Jim. They both come from Jim Johnson, the tree in Philadelphia, where Andy Reid made all those NFC championship game appearances with Donovan McNabb back in the day. That's why he went out and got Steve Spagnuolo. This
Second and 9.
Tough to deal with. They pressure. They show you this over here, and then they bring it there. That has not happened today.
I just realized me looking at the game on the screen, it looks like I'm just staring into the camera like an idiot. Let's go, Diggs. Okay. Got a bit of yardage there. Not bad, not bad.
Waving for help. Got a flag down also.
Uh-oh, late flag.
It's hard to blitz people when they're throwing swing routes, flat routes, and getting it out quick.
Is this gonna stall the Buffalo Bills drive here?
It's going to be against Kansas City here.
Nope, it's on the D.
During the run, illegal use of hands to the face. That's number 22. This 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play. It's first down.
So McDuffie.
Illegal hands to the face on defense. That adds 5 yards to the end of the run. That makes it a first down.
Automatic first down. McDuffie's hands right. Does it go up? Yep.
Why'd he do that?
Is that a good call?
That's a really good call, Tony.
Why would you do that? Why would you stick your hand straight up his face like that? Especially at the contact of the where the ball carrier is and every ref is looking at. Like, that was a dumb decision. It was blatant. It wasn't like his hand just slipped up there. Okay, Buffalo is finding ways to exploit this Chiefs defense.
6 offensive linemen out there.
Just the Buffalo Bills defense can't fucking do anything.
But just go ahead and run that right here. This is going to be just a mass play where you go in one way.
Alpha Courage, don't get too excited. Just wait for it. It's all about the flag at the end of the game. That's what they're waiting for.
Face mask too, maybe on the back end of that, Gene.
Yeah, I think there might have been something on the back end there, Jim, right?
Like Luke said, they have been letting them get away with holding quite a bit. First down. Let's go.
This is very concerning.
Just wearing them down.
They are, but like,
This is that long drive I'm asking for. It's working.
the center.
Just keep punishing them.
Bills offense, the interior 3 are taking the 2 or 3 guys from Kansas City.
You guys know for a fact that they're not conditioned like the Patriots were conditioned. This shit will work. Shit will work. We saw what happened with the Chiefs in 2018, where they just were out of it. The defense couldn't fucking breathe. They couldn't stop anything.
Football in this possession for 5.5 minutes.
There goes Josh. Good run. Late hit. Late hit in the back. Wait, let me see. Let's look at the replay here. Was that a late hit? Oh no. I don't know. I'm not sure. Hang on. Third replay. No, it's not a penalty. This is football, guys. This is football. Come on. It seemed a little more egregious, like when it happened. Like it was almost like, but no. We throw flags for shit like that, then we might as well just not call it football anymore and just put flag around people's waist or something.
He's always doing the right thing. He's Mr. Reliable to me, and that right there shows you.
Quarterback has to take a little bit of punishment for running like that.
Son of a military man who's
Okay, 3rd and 2. Is this where they stall it out and fuck it up?
Marine. His family lived all over, including Japan, and he's learned to adapt. He'll tell you to everything, including different positions when he has to line up.
That's why he's playing, getting all his reps. He does everything correct. And now, can you get the first downs when you have to run the ball right at him?
On 3rd and 2, they have it.
3rd and 2. He's breaking free. 5-yard line. Let's go. Let's go.
Extra lineman again. And watch on the right side. Edwards gets right up to the second level. But look at the receivers. That's Shakir and Sherfield.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Talk about setting the edge on defense. Those guys are setting the edge on offense. And if your receivers are going to block like that, that's going to open up the run game.
Okay. I don't know what that was all about, but got to come up with something for 3 hours of this.
He's not the only one.
I wouldn't. No. Bad call. Bad call on 1st down there. I would throw it.
Chiefs have held 6 straight opponents to 20 points or less, not having given up 30 points this entire year.
That's on the quarterback to change the play there. The Chiefs were obviously ready for it.
Any team, although the Bills are on pace to break that.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about their adjustments. This Kansas City defense average is only giving up 7
Let's go. Let's
points
go. Let's go.
in the second half. And right now on this drive,
You see now, the Chiefs know you got to throw it, and it's just
gotta reset that. Yep.
no.
Right then, you got to get everyone reset.
Timeout called by Buffalo, and this game again, the margin is so slim. It's a timeout.
And there's that fucking timeout. They're gonna need that timeout later. You know it.
Progressive Insurance.
Play. This is not a watch party.
Watch party? Who said party? As in party party.
Let's check the replay.
This What Really Happened replay is brought
Whatever.
to you by Progressive. One thing no one would challenge, protecting your home and auto with Progressive.
My bad.
It's just those timeouts, dude. They're gold. They're absolute gold, and you can't give those up.
Coming out of a Buffalo timeout, a cut on the passing hand of Josh Allen. Tried to
Oh,
address
okay.
it during this
Josh's cut is. It looks like it's coming from the wrist. It's on the outside, so I don't think it's gonna affect his throwing.
2nd and goal. Actually lost a couple on that last run. They're 8 yards out.
He's used his legs multiple times, usually on 3rd down, not here.
Little wiggle fake.
Standing tall in the pocket. Nobody open.
On the run and throwing it away. He was near that 1 yard from the side.
Now, see, had you called the pass play on 1st down, and then ran it on the 2nd, or you may have gotten a touchdown, not needed a 2nd. But now it's like everything is predictable at this point.
Everyone's covered here. Great job passing off. You see the guys inside, outside. Snead, who has given up how many touchdowns this year as a corner?
0.
None.
But no forces is what you're talking about.
That's exactly right.
Yep.
That's been the difference. He's 17-0 in his career in the regular season
All right.
when he doesn't turn the ball over. He's 20-1 since 2020. The only loss
Here
coming
we go. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Against did not get the
A long 3rd and goal.
Wow.
Now you have to take it from the 13.
Snap, delay of game.
Huge mistake.
Offense number 17. It's a 5-yard penalty.
Delay of game. Delay of game. Really? You couldn't get the fucking call in after an incompletion.
Pretty quickly. I know that the quarterback.
Yeah, definitely, Tony. I mean, that's one thing you've got to be cognizant of, and we know that a back judge is looking at the clock. It gets to 0, then he looks back.
This idiocy. It's unbelievable.
It was still late on that one, so it's a good delay.
I don't know why I'm surprised actually.
13 could be a lucky number this time for Buffalo.
It leaves the Bills with no options.
On the go, throws, end zone.
Holy shit, he caught that! He caught that! Let's go. Let's go.
Who has not given up to anyone. He travels with the top receivers consistently, and they leave him on the island thinking it's going to be fine. But this is a dime, not a donkey, by Josh Allen into the corner.
It's another one of those low throws.
To give Buffalo the lead.
Did he get his feet down? 1 foot, 2 foot. Yep, and his knee. Got it. You don't think Josh wants this?
One of the biggest moments of his career. He's had a bunch of them, right? If they're lucky enough to win this game, that's the play right there. That they started to probably truly believe it may be our time.
15 plays.
Okay, but now the defense has got to do something. They've got to make a play. You got to get a turnover, dude.
Extra point is good. A fourth lead.
Mahomes is not that good of a quarterback. He's not. He's easy. He's easy to know. You know what he's doing. It's just you've got to beat the scheme. It's all you got to do. You just got to beat Andy's scheme. You've got to know. Preparation can beat the Chiefs. Just
Prices, equipment charges.
he's not even that good of a thrower from the pocket. You just force him to. Force him.
Guaranteed. A guarantee in this crazy world? Yep.
I'm fucking giving up 20-yard runs to that slow ass. It's just
Switch to Verizon Home Internet.
unacceptable.
$35 per month, and the price is the price guaranteed for up to 4 years, with no surprise price hikes, equipment charges, or drama. Only on Verizon.
Okay. Yeah, Alpha Courage. Yeah, it seems like Josh and a few guys on the offense, they're fighting hard, but I don't know, that the defense just doesn't seem to believe that they can do anything. They fucked Josh over on this, man. I don't know.
It was just a regular Monday when suddenly
They better not screw him over on this. You know how crazy that would be if DeMar Hamlin picked off Mahomes and ran it back for a pick six? Wouldn't that be funny? Oh, shit. You know that if DeMar Hamlin got a pick six off Mahomes, everybody would be saying it's rigged. Everybody. Like, the NFL is rigged would just be, you know, that would just, yeah, that would blow everything upside down. Nobody would believe it. Nobody would believe it.
Well, that was the game for the ages. But maybe it's about to be usurped. Who knows the way this is going? We've had 4 lead changes in this one. There were 5 lead changes in that divisional game. So that's 9 in the postseason between these two.
Okay. Here we go.
Can you reference maybe the 13-yard line? That was the 13-second game.
Yep.
As you said, that gave him luck.
All right, defense, let's see what you got.
For them. This time 13 works out for him.
Problem is this dude's coming back out.
That's right.
He's got a way of rewriting stories.
15's a pretty good number, too. Hey, the NFL Pro Bowl games presented by Verizon.
Pick six.
Eli Manning's NFC squad at the Skills Showdown on Thursday, February 1st.
Okay, I'll settle for an interception, but I want a pick six. That would be hilarious. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Pacheco for 6.
Buffalo needs to focus. Focus.
What the Chiefs have done in this game, they have not punted.
Focus on you. Focus on what you're doing. Good technique. Everybody do their job. Just cover your guy. Cover your assignment. Everybody works together. Just do your thing. It will work. It will be awesome. Let's see here. 2nd and 4. Mahomes throwing it. Wide open.
To Kelsey with Poyer on the coverage. That's now 7 for his last 7 for Mahomes, with 2 of them being touchdowns to Kelsey.
And they're starting to come after him now. That was a 5-man pressure. They blitzed middle linebacker. If you don't have linebackers, Jim.
So he took the underneath on Kelsey there and got a first down, but
just blitz him. Run right through the middle and say, we're going to go ahead and take you on. You'd never do that to Mahomes.
and they're going to run the ball here probably. Yeah, so Buffalo is in the zone there. It's a run scheme. Okay. Pacheco is running like Barry fucking Sanders. Can you make a tackle?
Running behind Jawan Taylor that time. He's got 9 carries for 51.
And I want you to watch the center.
I'm stressed out.
He gets out on the edge. He pulls again. Throughout a game, you're always trying to see the front, see what kind of looks they're giving you. And once you get a beat on them, Humphrey multiple times now pulling to the edge, turning into the tackle. You start to utilize certain runs over and over again when you get the same looks.
Edwards-Helaire. And for Pacheco on this snap.
Another run.
And he's wrapped up by
You got him there.
And they pulled Humphrey again.
2nd and 8.
Back-to-back plays, but this time Dotson swims Humphrey.
But Buffalo hasn't proven that they can even stop Patrick since the first quarter.
Going back to the 2nd quarter.
They're just sputting around like idiots.
This is where play action plays. You pulled the center twice, Jim. Guard or center.
Pick 6, pick 6, pick 6, pick 6. Pick 6. Pick 6. You know, you may need to give me Ramsey's. Remember how he was good luck during the Brady's run? Pick 6, pick 6, pick 6, pick 6, pick 6. No, just wide fucking open. They're going to blow this. They're going to fucking blow it.
He's been one of the best quarterbacks in history against the blitz. And another time, and the reason is when you pressure here, he still finds a way to slide and recreate the middle of a pocket, and that gives his guys time to get down the field and a big-time throw and catch.
The way he threw that on the go, that goes for 33. Valdez-Scantling has 2 catches for 30 plus as Pacheco cradles it and takes it to about the 12. That'll probably close out the 3rd quarter. This is the best one. We've seen Kansas City. It feels like about every other week.
The only thing I can see positive about this is that the Chiefs' offense keeps scoring too quickly. So the Chiefs' defense has to just get back out there again, and they're not getting much of a break. I'm trying to see some good in this, but Buffalo ain't stopping shit.
DirecTV Sports Central brings your game stats and scores together, and now you can get it without a satellite. One more reason to finally get rid of cable. But
yeah, Mastermind. Let's get that Von Allen voodoo magic. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Well, I don't know. Buffalo Bills. It's very disappointing if they lose this because of the defense with the way Josh is playing. That is just that is going to be just a gut punch. And then we're supposed to trust Baltimore. Like, I mean, I would pick Baltimore to win that, but you know that they're not exactly a proven commodity with, Lamar Jackson. It's just, I don't know. Too close for comfort there. You don't want the Chiefs being in the Super Bowl. Even just being in it, that 2 weeks leading up to that is going to be the most insufferable bullshit that you've ever experienced. I am sick of this advertisement for this Martin Scorsese stupid-ass movie and Robert De Niro's ugly fucking face. Every time I open my Apple app, it's in my face. That stupid movie. I'm tired of looking at them. I'm tired of seeing them. Can Martin Scorsese get any other fucking actors for his movies? I have no idea what that's got to do with this, but whatever. Luke R says, why do defenders mail it in every time they're in Mahomes' vicinity? How is it possible to misjudge his evasions every single time? And that's the question, Luke. That's the $1 million question. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's absolutely infuriating. But so the Chiefs are going to go up here. They're going to go up 27-24, and then Josh is going to have to do it again and keep doing it again. But eventually, that's you're pressing your luck. That's going to run out. So 1st and 3. This is might as well give him the touchdown here. Who needs the refs when you got the Buffalo defense to fuck it up?
He's the one that allows you not to solely focus on Travis Kelce.
Nicole Hardman takes his position and goes in motion on 1st and goal. Pacheco is across for the Kansas City touchdown. Wow,
There it is. Touchdown. Why do we have to look at Taylor Swift every fucking touchdown for? Who gives a shit? It wasn't even Kelce. Wait, is Taylor Swift fucking Pacheco too? Is that what we're doing here? Have we even seen the punter? Does Buffalo have a punter?
I think he's in. I don't think that knee touched right there. What a drive. What an answer.
By the way, again, Pacheco did not play in that December 10th game.
Yes. And they're also relying on him. A lot of touches to the backs today. Already 14, 15 runs.
He's got 11 of the 15 rushes. But he is a ball of energy. He brings it every time. So we got a rare flag. We've had only 5 penalties so far in this game.
You've heard it here first from Von Allen Sports. Taylor Swift is also banging Pacheco.
That's a winning quarterback. I mean, so much of playing quarterback, Jim, is mitigating.
And the entire offensive line.
And they both know I cannot give this other guy an extra.
It's true.
Defense number 99. Kansas City has elected to enforce that 5-yard penalty on the kickoff. We'll kick for 1 from the 15.
The one thing we have had in this game, plenty of lead changes. Just had our 5th.
It's always something with these Bills, man.
I was thinking on for 2. I was thinking from the yard out, but instead they're going to go for the PAT and enforce the penalty on the kickoff. Kick is good.
Talk about how slim the margins are in a game like this. Those kind of decisions.
I couldn't even get excited anymore. I mean, even if the Bills get a touchdown, we know they're just going to piss it away on the other drive, and it's just going to come down to whoever's got the ball last, and the fantastical flags that will come out for the Chiefs. Never fucking hated a team as much as I hate them. That's not really my thing, you know. I've never been like that. I mean, I've liked teams that I want to lose or I root against. Obviously, that's just the competitive. But this is different, man. This is God. These people, just think about it. Patrick's brother, his wife, Travis Kelce. What a cuck. Now Taylor Swift, and it's just God, they're annoying, and they're fans. And then Nick Wright, what a prick. Fuck all of them. If Taylor Swift wasn't a singer, she'd be an OnlyFans account. I mean, that's what she practically does on stage anyway, right? That's what they're all dressed like hookers now, right? Luke R says, this is too predictable. Every time Kansas City is in the playoffs, their opponents forget how to play defense and tackle. Yep. It's interesting. It's there's like this mental hold that they have, you know, they don't want to touch Mahomes, they don't want to hit him.
Have produced lead changes.
Oh, fuck you, Mahomes. Shut up. Stupid looking little bitch.
It always plays out that way. I don't know
Fucking
why.
take a razor and shave his fucking head.
To me, there's a chance that the defense weirdly might step up and stop the quarterback who has it last in this game, instead of the quarterback delivering the blow.
Okay.
All right, so here we go.
Something to look out for. I believe.
See, the thing is about these drives is that Josh has to be perfect. They can't afford a punt. If they punt it, this game's over.
Josh Allen using his legs tonight.
So they can't have one mistake. They have to just keep getting the first down.
Smart about the timing of it, and then you see the power to finish off
And
the plays.
you think that's going to keep continuing? Remember, the Chiefs' defense is good. They're not scrubs. So this luck is going to run out eventually if they get pressing it.
Up in the backfield. We saw this once in the first half, and they handed it to him. This time they fake it. And Josh Allen takes
There goes Josh doing everything himself. How many times has he been fucking hit today?
Smart Jim using that next gen right there, showing off his legs. This is what they do under pressure, though. You get an extra guy in the run game. So you get extra blockers because
This is stressful.
now is not standing
God.
back there. So you have the advantage, and you see the good blocking on the edge. But to me, they do that because it's safe and they can move the ball without having these crazy calls.
You're not the only one who can call these plays. As you foreshadowed that was
Mastermind, yeah, you're not too far off. It's definitely got something to do with it. It gets in people's heads when you play great players.
Eric Spitzer, our AD, is doing a heck of a job here, giving you all the
Come on, everybody knew you were going to run on 2nd and 2, you fucks.
stop there by Tranquil.
What an outstanding job by Tranquil shooting the gap downhill.
I think Mahomes, you know what, I'd like to see him choke on that mouthpiece. Just, he says, so, and all of a sudden, you know?
These guys have played it safe. Teams are running the ball, so you can't
Stupid
get out of your
fucker.
gaps. It's scary. They're
All right.
quick passes. Time to start
I have
putting
rage.
pressure on these quarterbacks.
I have rage today.
Considering there's only been one punt in this game.
Okay.
Ball tipped. Tip. Karlaftis was
There it is.
after Josh Allen.
There it is.
He wasn't
Game
even
over.
blocked. Karlaftis helps
There it
take
is.
The Bills' offense off the field.
There it is. That's it.
What happens is you wait for the mic point, which
And the Bills' defense didn't even get a break.
the line. It's an empty formation.
They just got off the field, so
Gonna slide the line this way.
this game's over, guys.
Smart by Spagnuolo to blitz from this side means we have one more coming, and it creates a hot situation.
The only good news,
Unblocked defender.
well, it's not yet, but hopefully the Chiefs can win this without a fucking flag. You know, at least, you know, so.
Going downwind with this.
I'm predicting here. I mean, are you fucking kidding me right now?
And that'll be the first turnover, even though you're not going to necessarily say, but
They just fake punted it.
aggressive.
Jay Feely, did you sense that was coming?
Yeah, because the Chiefs only had 10 guys on the field. That may have been a call that they saw. There was a lack of a guy, and they checked to it. But a big play for that Chiefs team.
Oh, sets up the Chiefs just outside the 30-yard line.
You're exactly right.
Might as well be over.
You have 10 guys, but
The Chiefs the Bills just decided to put the Chiefs in scoring range. They did a fake punt to DeMar fucking Hamlin, of all people. Was that like a fucking? Did Pfizer pay them to do that, or some shit? I don't know. Like, what the fuck was that? Look at this, guys. They just gave the game away.
Pacheco into the secondary and running down the sideline and out of bounds.
They just gave the game away.
you thought they'd come out and throw and try and
It was bad enough to have to punt. That was bad enough.
touchdown right there and way to be patient and good job. What a perfect block.
If I'm a Buffalo Bills fan, I would want that coach fucking fired. If he's not fired, cancel your season tickets. Guys, come on. What was that about? What was that about? Really? Explain that to me. Explain that. Why would you do that? Why? Why would you do that? And of all people, you do it with DeMar Hamlin. Like, what is that? Was that a football decision? Was it?
And Hardman is stopped just short. Hey, the ball went through the end zone. Oh my gosh. They may rule him down. The Bills are saying that ball was fumbled to the back of the end zone.
Oh my goodness.
Which would mean touchback.
If he's not down, this does go through the end zone.
Gene, you got to bring us in here.
Yeah, most definitely, Jim. First thing I'm looking at, Jim, is he's down by contact.
Nope. That's a touchback, guys. That's a touchback. That's the Bills' ball.
You're right. If it is a fumble and that ball goes in the end zone and out of the end zone, result of the play will be a touchback.
Guys, that's a touchback. That ball was coming loose before his ass hit the ground.
We're going to have to see if a part of his body is down that hip or knee.
But is the ball moving?
But is the ball moving before then? Hard to tell on that angle. But this could be a call that...
Let's bring in the guy that's officiated Super Bowls to help us here.
The ruling on the field of the runner being down by contact short of the goal line is being challenged by Buffalo.
The ball was coming loose before he hit the ground. That's a touchback. That is a touchback. If this is not the Bills' ball, this is totally fucking fixed.
That's moving right there. This could go to Buffalo.
This is Buffalo's ball. If this is not Buffalo's ball, fuck the NFL. Fuck them. Because now New York is involved. Now New York is involved. So everybody is watching this. This isn't some off-the-cuff ref where you can blame it on the refs and say, oh, well, he just wasn't paying attention. It happened too fast. This is analysis. This is everybody looking at this. Everybody. Not just some rogue ref. This is New York headquarters that's going to tell them what the call is. So if they don't give this to Buffalo, it means the whole fucking thing is in for the Chiefs.
Our fajita sizzling. It's magic happening every time they come into our kitchen. This is real.
And that would be the most obvious shit ever. Like, surely they're not going to be that obvious. Not with the Chiefs still having the lead. I mean, I could see them trying something like that if the Bills were ahead. But with the fact that Buffalo can't stop them anyway, so no reason to do that. No reason to. But boy, does this coach get bailed out of that fucking stupid fake punt thing. Like, wow. Oh, Elva Courage, in my mind, hasn't been changed to whether or not Buffalo's going to win now. But I just want to see if the NFL does the right thing here.
Then there's the after. That boost you get when
that ball was coming loose. That is a touchback. That was so obvious. It's not even. It's just,
makes me feel so special.
If you don't mind, if you could.
This makes me feel really special too because Discover's giving me cash back on debit, not just credit.
Discover gives cash back on debit to everyone.
Everybody?
Introducing Discover Cashback Debit.
Boy, the NFL on CBS is sponsored by Intuit TurboTax. Make your moves, we'll make them count. And by Discover, it pays to discover. They're taking a long time looking at this.
Elva Courage, since $5 super chat, says maybe the Ravens can end the Chiefs postseason.
Here comes the call. You can tell by the crowd, Jim.
The ball came loose in the player's possession before his hip hit the ground.
There it is.
The ball then rolled through the end zone. It is a touchback. It's Buffalo's ball. First down.
Boy, a trick play near the goal line will haunt the Chiefs. Hardman fumbles. Gene?
Yeah, and I think it's a great job by replay, too.
There you go. Yeah, that's just too much, guys. That's too much. The fucking, like, you let the Chiefs stand on that one. That, yeah. Now, I would believe that they would have done that.
That was so close right there.
if the Buffalo Bills were in the lead. I think that they would have done it the other way.
I think it's the right call, but I could have easily seen.
What a sequence of fake punt and then a turnover to get it back. And 12 minutes to go in this thriller. Cook, as the Bills try to reestablish, but they
Another fucking run on first down. Guess what? They know that's coming. They know it. Trust something else. It's the same fucking play over and over.
Most takeaways in the NFL, they continue. That's Hardman's second.
They know you're handing up right up the fucking middle, dude. Come on. They're always playing with second down and third downs. Like they only want 2 downs fucking per to try to do something here. And see, you could run it on second down if you fucking just didn't fuck that up. Just get an easy completion on the first down. What's that going to do? That should have been your first down play, you stupid.
Man, that was a wicked hit. Oh, I could hear that all the way up here.
He got hit by Reed.
And Josh just got his guy murdered on the field. That play was garbage.
Oh, his head got sandwiched in between Reed and Tranquil. And we'll step aside.
Whoa, the new iPhone 15. With that amazing camera, I'll be sharing pics from the slope. You do not want to see yourself skiing. You look like a marshmallow.
This whole fucking game. This whole game. Up the middle. Up the middle. Up the middle. First down. Every time. First down. First down. Chiefs read it every time. Boom. Stop it immediately. Pop.
Me?
He's surprised.
Man.
First and 10. First and 10. Up the middle. First and 10.
This is truly unexpected.
I'm gonna start locking this place up. Hey, you done?
If they did that in the reverse, what they just did. So that play call just now, the one they just did that got that guy hurt. Had they done that on first down, they would have been like, you know, 2nd and 6 or 2nd and 7, right? Then you can run it and get close to the first down, and then you've got like a 3rd and 1, a 3rd and 2. But now you got a 3rd and long that they know is coming, that they know, I mean, these coaches, man, these coaches, they're stupider, they're dumber than fans. Fans know better. You can see the fans, like, their look on their face like, what the fuck was that? After the fake punt. I'm very suspicious of McDermott right now. I can't believe that call. I cannot believe that. You go for... I mean, I'm not saying this case. I'm just saying, though, it's funny. It's almost like the Chiefs were meant to score a touchdown there, but they didn't anticipate that fumble touchback. So now McDermott's got to give the ball back to the Chiefs. It's like, why the fuck did he call that fake punt? Why? That was too far. It wasn't 3rd and 2. Come on, Josh. He got it. No. Touch the ground. So it's okay, guys. They gave the ball right back to them. Told you the Bills offensive luck was going to run out. This is over. Oh, nice shank. Fuck. You guys see that? You guys see that punt? This is a total fucking collapse. Absolute total fucking collapse. Sorry, I'm gonna have to tweet that shit. All Buffalo can hope for now, all they can hope for is get a turnover. No, the Chiefs tried to help them by fumbling it out of the end zone. But then Buffalo called some stupid ass play calling there in order to give it right back. And for some reason, the Chiefs called that shitty fucking play and allowed the Bills to completely blow it up. It's all right, though. It's all right. Magic Mahomes is about to throw it deep, and they're going to call pass interference. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here comes the PI, boys and girls. Come on, Vaughn. Come on, Vaughn, dude. You're fucking awesome. Make something happen. You came through for the Broncos. You came through for the Rams when it mattered. Come through for the Bills, dude. Come on. Be Von Miller. Knock the shit out of Mahomes. Cause a fumble. Where's the flag? Okay, Bills stopped them, Elena. So they're punting to Buffalo now. Oh, there is a flag. There is a flag. That long a time and there's a flag. How much time was that between the time that I started talking about the play? What happened here? Oh my God. He hadn't thrown it yet, though. There it is. Did I call it or what, guys? I said pass interference. There it is. There it is. There it is. Thank you. Fucking thank you. Shit like this was going on the whole game and you didn't call it. The whole fucking game, you didn't call it. The fucking fix is in, dude. There it is. There it is. I fucking said it. I said, here comes the fucking pass interference. You guys ready? There it is. Unbelievable. Dude, I saw at least 3 or 4 pick plays and different contact plays like that. and from both sides, and now they call it. And they unbelievable. A fucking hand. A guy's fucking hand got in his way, and they want to throw that for a fucking game like this. A game where everything matters. Everything is so tight and everything's so close. It's fucking crazy, dude. And you heard how long how it took to throw that flag. It's like they needed to see the outcome first before they could throw it. The only thing saving the Bills right now is if they just fucking step out in front of a ball and run that shit back. That's it. They're gonna have to get a blatant turnover that happens really quick, and the refs can't really think on their feet to help them. What? Third and 10. Third and 10. So Mahomes is going to have to put it in the air, which means that anything can happen at that point. There he goes again, letting them run. Even that was difficult to tackle him. Yeah, John, exactly. John says Kelsey was shoving defenders well past 1 yard and the refs called nothing. Well, this is what you get, guys, when the referees work for the NFL. All right. So 8 minutes left in the game. Chiefs are still in the lead, though. So, I mean, it's not like Buffalo here can, they've got to force the issue here, and I don't see it happening. They almost let Mahomes just run for that first down. They almost let him go. Did you see them pull back on him? They are afraid. They are afraid to hit him. Why? Why? What is causing that? What is making that happen? You hit these fucking guys and you punish them for that. They'll think about running next time. And they'll be like, yeah, I don't think I want that. I can't stand the fucking Kelseys. I just don't like them. Oh, but Jason Kelsey's a cool guy. He's real. Fuck them. Fuck them both. Fuck everybody related to Jason, to Travis and all of them. Fuck them all. Fuck their family. Fuck their extended family too. Fuck all their in-laws. Just looking at Twitter here. Twitter. Timber! Timber! Here it comes. Here comes the fall. Boom. Okay. Every single girl they showed at the Grammys on stage looked like they were in a fucking hooker outfit. I mean, the one girl just looked like she was in her fucking underwear. Seriously. It's pathetic.
From the 20.
Okay, let's watch Buffalo fuck this up. 1st and 10. Josh throwing it deep. Ah, good D.
Oh my goodness, this was launched into the stratosphere. And
This fucking far throw, man.
was going to be almost a perfect throw. Reed does a good job on coverage, but you've got a running Diggs right at you, backing up for the ball. It goes right.
Oh, wow. Diggs could have caught that. He actually had a shot at it.
And you talked about the other two by
That's on him. That was a good throw, man.
What an aggressive call versus too high.
Josh is like, at least they're finally throwing the ball on 1st down. At least they finally learned, right? So, see, that really could have been a catch right there, a conversion. So, there you go. 3rd and 2.
He's had a great season.
Oh, 3rd and 3. I thought he got.
We've seen him multiple
Okay.
times. He's that guy who can really
Probably a short
match up the way Kelsey does
3
in his
there,
own
but
way. He's not him. Let's take him out.
73 catches on the season from Las Vegas, trying to help get the Bills back to his hometown. But now here's, again, another crucial 3rd down.
And they go empty, which means you should get internal pressure by these two.
To Knox.
1st down.
The 1st down. Ball comes out at the end, he's ruled down. And Knox is shaken up.
And another injury. Yay.
As if they weren't decimated by injuries enough. It's a perfect play call. It's a screen. They're going to pressure. They decided to go with the outside instead of.
Yeah, John, you're right.
Watch his head here land awkwardly. And a classy move, by the way, by a member of that Kansas City staff. He was the first one over there to make sure he was okay. Sneed was also shaken
Probably
up.
just a little shaken up. He'll be back.
Game. But Knox did pick up the 1st down before all that.
And Buffalo needed that. I mean, having the last couple drives just 3 and out, and stalling, and just feeling like you're trying to just protect. It's like you're losing. You've got to go figure out a way to win this game.
Hey, listen, this is what you dream of. You've been waiting for this chance. You've beaten them 3 straight years in the regular season. You're 0-2 against them in the postseason.
All right.
Chance to beat your nemesis.
All right, Josh.
You got him to play here. By rallying late in the year, and Kincaid able to slip to a tackle and then dive ahead for 8 more.
All right, Kincaid gets some. Looks like a 2nd and 2. Yeah, 2nd and 2.
This is the other one. We know how good Diggs is, but these are easy throws, and he'll go get you. It could have been 0 yards.
You know, Diggs will if they lose this game, Diggs will tell everybody that it wasn't his fault that he dropped that ball. He'll blame it on someone else.
It is actually against the Joes. It's Spags against Joe
He'll
Brady.
blame it on the wind
The matchup of
or a light or something.
2nd and 2.
There goes Josh taking it himself because he doesn't trust these fucks.
And still stands up. Oh, was that a little excessive, Gene?
Where it felt like after they were done and progress stopped, Jim, and now you're driving him back. I don't know, though, that if they lifted and hit or if it was just a drive and now you have a stumble down.
Better not throw a flag on that.
Okay, he's got a 1st down. He's stuck right there by Connor.
Watch Pinnell, 69 at the end.
He's a football player.
Was a little aggressive.
He chose to run. He chose to run, and you fucking lit him up a little bit. So fucking what? That is not roughing the passer. It's not. Jesus. He chose to run. Pay the price. The fuck? This is football, man.
Reed was on him.
Yeah, this was not a good read. You should have worked to the other side because you got 2 guys right in front. There's a safety right behind. And he's coming into the window.
The hell?
Reed comes flying down.
That was terrible. All of that.
Tracy,
Shouldn't have thrown it.
Went into the blue tin, and he
None
was
of it.
evaluated for a head injury, and he has come out. Whether he gets back.
I agree, John.
Yeah,
He might as well just fucking run the ball all the way.
Right now to the right side.
Screw it.
Okay, watch the safety up here. They're going to show you, is someone coming here? And then they back out, work the middle of the field.
Second and 10, almost picked off.
That was about to be a pick six, guys.
Who jumped in front of Diggs, who's been held to only 3 catches.
And now 3rd and 10. They've got really no room for error here, and they're gonna have to punt it.
McDuffie hides the coverage well. Josh Allen very fortunate this ball's not going the other direction, because it would have also gone to Snead if he doesn't touch it.
If McDuffie didn't make a play on it, yeah, you saw Snead waiting to catch it. Now 3rd and long.
Best 3rd down team in the NFL all season long. Biggest one of the season.
Allen is not going to get there. The ball is on the ground, and it's recovered by Spencer Brown.
What do you think, guys? You think they're going to go for it for 4th down?
100% going to be Kansas City's ball. This ball's out, and at the end, Kincaid reaches out and doesn't allow the scoop and score.
Tough call here.
Jim, when this ball, it's out, and Kincaid right.
But Josh thinking that he was going to get 10 yards off that. I don't know.
Now here's the key thing. It's 4th down, and they're going for it from the 50.
I would too.
All right, they're doing it, guys. I can't say that I'm against this because the Chiefs or the Bills defense couldn't stop them anyway. So what difference does it make at this point? It's not this. At least it's 4th and 3. That fucking punt was like 4th and 9 or something. He got it. He got it. He got it. 1st down.
McDermott in the postseason against the Chiefs is 8 for 8 going for it on 4th down.
Jim, watch this. You know it's man because he motioned back in. This call.
Yeah. So when Allen put his man in motion, Chiefs defender followed him. That tells you it's man to man. There you go.
What a play design by Joe Brady and the timely execution of it.
40-yard line, Tony. 4:46 to go.
And the clock is ticking with a long possession right now.
Over to Kincaid between 2 defenders.
Okay, moving the ball pretty good.
At about the 34-yard line.
So, okay, so let's kind of work this out. If Buffalo can make this a long drive, they get it down, they put it in the end zone. That's
more than he was all year long. But here's an interesting thing. Strategy-wise, you
what did he just say?
able to take this possession right
Oh, okay. I thought they said. I thought he said there was a flag on the play.
could win it and leave.
So anyway, so that'd make it 31-27, and that gives ample opportunity for the Chiefs to get pass interference flags to get them down the field for the win. So with a touchdown, and they win by 3.
Kansas City sold out. They put 9 guys right up in that area. Maybe you should have thrown that one.
So this is actually shaping up exactly to be what I would say is they need to help Kansas City. They'll help them get all the way down the field for the score. So the only way that's not possible. Actually, the Chiefs are going to get the ball somehow. It just depends on what point. So. First down. I mean, okay, mathematically, the Bills could just run the clock on every play and get a first down on 3rd down every time, even possibly 4th down. And they theoretically could just keep doing that all the way and then score a touchdown at the end. And then the Chiefs, even their 2-minute warning, the timeouts wouldn't be enough. But that would have to work out so perfectly. I mean, that's a big ask there to get that done. And plus, you want to just score when you can. You can't fuck around. So.
Decides to move over to the right side and gets thrown back. And they can take this to the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, this is interesting. If I'm Kansas City, I might use a timeout here. I'm not positive. You're thinking about it, though. But you're definitely taking this to the 2-minute warning, Buffalo.
I don't know. If I was Kansas City, I'd be timeout right now.
Kansas City's defense has been outstanding.
This is Andy Reid again. Okay, so it's 2nd and 9. If you're going to get the ball back anyway, you're going to have to stop them on this series right, or this set of downs. So stop the clock on the opposite side of the 2-minute warning. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like it if I was a Kansas City coach. I wouldn't like that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you guys have tried to stop the clock at 2:35, wherever it was?
Jeep 4xe lets you choose your adventure.
Now see, now Buffalo could do that because I was assuming that the Bills would keep everything on this side of the 2-minute warning, but they would let the 2-minute warning go. So okay, I don't know. Buffalo still got to fucking score though. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I don't trust it. I don't trust it because I know the moment the Chiefs get the ball, pass interference time. The Taylor Swift Kelsey thing was very well thought out. It's all business. They're not in a real relationship. It's all set up. It was thought through. Everything was precisely done this way. They're not just going to leave it up to chance. It doesn't mean that the Chiefs still couldn't lose, but the NFL is going to try. They're going to try their best to intervene in some case. So I would be absolutely shocked if that wasn't the case. Oh, thanks, Self. I made a call. Yeah, I made a call. Mastermind says Von Allen Imperial Voodoo. Tyree Vaughn says it's very nauseating. I know, man. I know. The Buffalo Bills right now are fighting for the rest of the United States. So. Is that like the only song Usher has? And I only know that because they always play it at basketball games inside the arena when the offense is setting up the offense for the home team. Dun 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 dun. Wow, that's a looking. Johann Sebastian Bach would be just completely jealous of that. Dun 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 dun. Wow. Salami Pizza says chew as much cock as possible.
Here we go, 2nd and 9.
If they can score.
Bills have 2 timeouts. Bills have 2 timeouts. Allen fires it down the field and incomplete.
Oh, that was a better throw, and that's a touchdown.
Come back to this one. Diggs is wide open underneath. You got a crossing route right here underneath. That's open. He decides to go for the home run, but he gets hit right when he throws it. It's not.
Oh, he got hit when he threw it. Okay.
Because the great Chris Jones
looks so much like the Gabe Davis throw for a touchdown down in Kansas City.
Saves it right here. This is a really interesting call. If I'm Andy Reid,
Boy, Mahomes is one ugly motherfucker.
We come after him.
Wow.
Patrick Mahomes has to touch the ball. They score on this play, or they're kicking the field goal. We're not going to let the clock keep ticking over and over again.
3rd and 9. Allen looking. On the go, still looking, and it's incomplete. And now you got to bring out VAS.
And there it is. All the Chiefs guys, all the Chiefs now, all they need is a field goal. And that's if Buffalo's kicker even makes it.
Go ahead and run this right here, and you're going to find outside. You got guys going down the field, and he should have gotten that ball right over here and just got themselves into a manageable chance to possibly get the first down with a quick move.
And now here's Bass. We talked to Sean McDermott after his 1-for-3 performance last week. He has tremendous support in the building.
44-yarder should be pretty easy for a professional kicker, but
44 yards, Bass. No, he doesn't make it. Wide right. Wow. The 2 most dreaded words in Buffalo. have surfaced again.
What an unbelievable stand. Kansas City really did stand up and make it very difficult on every
Guys,
3 plays.
wide right.
Buffalo just didn't have anything
Wide
easy,
right.
big plays, and to me, the pressure of that moment.
Do you know what wide right means in Buffalo?
It's not over here right now, but Kansas City is definitely in a
Scott Norwood kicking for the Super Bowl against the Giants.
knows how big that was right there.
Wide right.
So moving it forward right now, you've got 2 timeouts. If you can get 3 and out, if you're Kansas City, if you make it where you at least get 3 plays off and you ran it just pretending you'd have it under a minute to go, you'd have 55 seconds.
All the Chiefs have to do now is get a first down.
Pacheco time. Pacheco still going. Oh, that is
It's
a
over.
big run and second effort to pick up 8 or 9.
It's over.
Called by Buffalo.
And that Kansas City has impressed me all day with their ability to run the football. And
Fucking chokers, man. Fucking pathetic fucking losers.
Again, the State Farm Post.
Oh, but he put Choose Love on his helmet. Choose Love. How'd that work out for you, fuck?
New York with JB and all the crew. The State Farm Post Game Show.
Maybe you should put Choker on the back of your helmet.
First down
Piece of
here
shit.
Virtually end it. And they're only 2 yards away.
I'd cut his fucking ass immediately.
100% ends it. That extra effort, Isaiah, there was the difference. Because right
Buffalo,
now,
man.
100% this team's running the ball here. So if you're the free safety, you get down in there.
2nd and 2, Pacheco. He's got the first down, and the Chiefs are going to
Game over.
to Baltimore.
Kansas City hasn't played in the Mahomes era on the road, Jim. And he heard about it over and over again for really the last month. And I thought he would love the challenge of it. He talked about it. But look at who sends him. It's the ground game that runs out the clock. And give Patrick Mahomes credit. He played a near perfect game, staying poised, never giving Buffalo a chance to get the ball.
There's Jones waving goodbye and dancing and celebrating. Tranquil also. The Chiefs, it's as good a performance as we've seen by them all season long.
You're exactly right. The defense did step up. They forced a long field goal attempt, but to me, this offense has been humming now over and over the last couple.
This game was so fucking winnable, dude. It was so winnable.
15 was just also on the field dancing. Look what he did tonight. 17 of 23, 215 yards, pair of touchdowns, both of them to that guy.
And did they ever?
Yeah, I'm clicking off. I can't watch them celebrating and stuff. I fucking cannot stand this fucking team. I just can't. You fire that fucking coach. He's a stupid ass. That fake punt, I don't care if it ended up in a touchback. That just shows you that he's going to make stupid decisions in the future, and he's going to continue to fuck you over. He's got to go. He's got to go. And that kicker, fuck him too. That was a 44-yard field goal. 44-yard field goal. No. I even saw the wind, the conditions, everything was fine. He was fine. And as a kicker, you know that the wind is blowing east of you, so you know to put it to the left a bit, you know, to kind of angle it to the left just a little bit more, not too much, but just enough to, and he just shanks it to the right. The punter was shanking balls whole, you know, those his 2 last punts or whatever it was. Josh is the only reason this was even a close game. So, you know, he didn't see Diggs for the first down, but other people needed to do their job, and by other people I mean the defense. The defense. The Chiefs weren't even that impressive. They weren't even. It's pathetic. I don't even know what else to say. It was pathetic, but. That fucking call though, man. That PI call, that was funny. That was funny. So, and if he had made that field goal right now we'd be watching a glorious PI to put the Chiefs in field goal range. So there it is. So now it's up to the Baltimore Ravens, and what do you guys believe? What do you think's going to happen? I mean, come on. Chiefs were decent, but they weren't, extraordinary. Their defense was allowing Buffalo offense was getting something out of them. And for a great defense like they are this year, that's a lot. So naturally, all you need is your defense to stifle a bit. Mahomes' offense does not look good this year, but you couldn't do that. You couldn't do that. Now, should Baltimore win? Yes, they should. But what if Baltimore is playing against what? Okay? Baltimore starts taking the lead, and here comes the flags, Here comes the flag. So, whatever. I'm going to be wearing purple next week for the show. Hopefully, they'll get the job done. But I don't know. It's too predictable, man. It's so predictable. Okay. Whatever. I just need to know what that was all about with McDermott and the fake punt there. It was third and long. It was fourth and long. Like, what were you doing there in your own territory against an offense that you can't stop anyway? So you're having trouble stopping. So at least make it a little easier on your defense. Put them on the other side. But the Chiefs would have put the game away had they not fumbled into the end zone. So the Buffalo was doing everything possible to give this game away. They were doing everything they possibly could. Okay? Everything they possibly could to hand it to them. The only one who didn't seem to get the memo that this game was in the bag was Josh Allen. Josh Allen didn't seem to be aware that Kansas City was supposed to win this. So he's the only thing worth a shit on that whole team. And I hope Josh gets better. I really do. Gets better treated. I hope maybe he can find a team or Buffalo figures it out, or I don't know, but Josh deserves better. And it's just, this is also after a regular season game where, Mahomes is whining to Josh Allen about, penalty, And so you just wanted to see Buffalo just get him again. But yeah, okay. Whatever. All right. So there it is, guys. Bills couldn't get it done, but are you surprised? Are you? Okay. All right. Well, Mahomes got a playoff victory on the road, so that's a feather in his cap. But if I was the owner of the Bills, I would want answers. I would want answers for that fake punt, because, again, I don't care about the outcome. The fumbling for the touchback had nothing to do with because he did the fake punt and got stopped. That of course led to the it was brilliant, right? It was his brilliance that did that. Fuck no, you got lucky, dude. You got lucky, you got off the hook. But the point is that he's going to continue to make decisions like that unless you get answers on why. Why did you do that? What made you do that? It made no sense at all. Even for gutsy play calling in those situations, but that situation didn't call for it. That's something you do. I wouldn't have done it at all, but that is something that you would do on a 4th and 2, 4th and 3. You might want to catch them. Okay. You don't do it on 4th and long. This Bills team has had great players, has a great roster, has had for years, and they have not achieved a damn thing. They are absolutely pathetic. There it is. So it's Baltimore versus Kansas City. All conventional wisdom says that the Baltimore Ravens are going to tear Kansas City a new asshole. But conventional wisdom and football wisdom is not got a good record versus the Chiefs. So that's all I got to say about that. We got Detroit and San Francisco. That's going to be fun. So Championship Sunday next week is going to be crazy shit. So we've got Lions and 49ers. I've got rooting interest for either team. So I like Brock. I like George Kittle. I like Debo. And then on the Lions side, of course, I like Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jared Goff. I like the head coach, and it would be interesting to see the Lions in the Super Bowl. So that one is going to be kind of a relaxed kind of like, okay, well, let's just enjoy the game. Let's watch what happens here. The Ravens Chiefs is going to be extremely stressful. And I will never be as big of a Ravens fan as I will be this week. So I will be, for that broadcast, I will be decked out in purple just for the Ravens. I'm going to be wearing my purple suit coat, purple tie, purple everything. I am going to be fucking ready. Go Ravens. Go Ravens. Luke R. says, by the way, Pacheco 100% is on steroids. Yagar Tharn says, but the Super Bowl colors. Yeah, that theory about the Super Bowl colors. The funny thing about that theory is it doesn't hold up much because what about the other shades? And what about the other colors? And also, the colors were more based off of the location than any kind of team. So, it's the Rams. I mean, the Rams Bengals Super Bowl in LA. It wasn't the right color. Somebody, by the way, the meme that's going around, someone enhanced those colors. So they darkened the colors, deepened them, things like that to match. But the colors weren't the color Ram colors or Bengals orange. They were different. They were like really pale peach color, and people made it orange. And then the look of that logo, they were basing it off of Grand Theft Auto 5, which is based in Los Angeles. So they were going with the Grand Theft Auto scheme and the theme, the color theme and all that. And that's what that was about. And then somebody tried to take it and change it. So, and then the Super Bowl with the Eagles and Mahomes last year. The red for the Chiefs was for the sky in Arizona. So Arizona has a red sky, cactus in the bottom, and that thing is got a greenish color. That's the Eagles, But how many teams has red in them? So, and you could take red and then change it to orange if you need to. So if it's red and you got the Bengals, we'll change it to orange. If it's a light red and we got the 49ers or the Chiefs, we deepen it or change the tone a bit. It's just kind of dumb, The Ravens, that purple, okay. But what about the Vikings? That could have been the Vikings, right? So, I don't know. It's funny, but... Or what about all the Super Bowl logos that were all monochrome and sterile design, Not much to it, so... Elva Courage sends a super chat here. Let me get you. Elva Courage sends a $5 super chat. He says, the current Super Bowl colors are light blue. What team is light blue? Well, the closest to light blue would have been well, the Chargers they've got that powder blue theme that those uniforms they wear sometimes. That's, I don't know. I thought the colors for this year were purple and red. I thought. But yeah, Mastermind, where's Burrow when you need him, right? Yeah, John, exactly. So the color shade can be whatever you want it to be. You just deepen the colors and then you spread the meme around on the internet, and then everyone believes that's the logo. And then when you go look, but Detroit's blue is not light blue. It's this blue, it's got a little more navy, just slightly, barely a little more navy, but it's blue. It's not light blue. Light blue is what I think of powder blue or the sky, that's light blue. So it's ridiculous. And the 49ers red and the Chiefs red are different. The Chiefs red is like this jacket, even a little more pronounced. But the 49ers red is darker. It's like my logo right here, the Von Allen Empire logo. That one, the far end there. That red, that's the 49ers red. That's a different red. And the red in the logo, it doesn't look like that. So, and why not gold? They could do it with gold. They say, oh, the gold is the 49ers. Whatever. So. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, guys. Well, we've been doing this, half the day, so I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm not going to hang around too much. I've said everything I needed to say. There is no post-game analysis because I basically said everything I wanted to say during that game, But I'll see you guys on Thursday night. Be back here and we'll get ready for Championship Sunday. And of course, we'll be streaming on Sunday, just like we did today. I'm just trying to think. Did I remember anything else? No, I guess that's it for now. So, all right. Well, we'll just have to all be Lamar Jackson fans and Ravens fans to the 1 millionth degree. All right. So thank you guys so much. Elf of Courage, thank you for all your super chats tonight, man. I appreciate it. Congratulations to Justin. Justin, you are the winner of the Von Allen Quarterback Formula Contest. Way to go, man. And I will see you guys on Thursday.
Von Allen Sports. Fuck you. I'm subscribing.
This is the man with the most badass name in sports. The Pharaoh, the Egyptian god himself, Amon-Ra St. Brown. And on behalf of my man Von Allen, we want to thank you for your support. Let's fucking go.
If you're not watching Von Allen Sports, fuck you.
Hey, look, here's the deal. Look, I want to buck you guys up a little bit. Did you hear what I said? I said buck guys up. Sports. This is Sleepy Joe, and I gotta give you a shout out, man. He's a good guy. Because he could, he could kick my ass, that's why. But he's not gonna do that. He's gonna pick on an old man. Here's the deal, guys. I got a whole dossier on you here. You could probably never shut up about Tom Brady, right? Tom Brady. Von Allen Sports, let's go. I don't like that, man. That's too close to Let's Go Brandon. Let's be honest, you football guys. I know what you're doing at the game. You're all chanting, let's go Brandon, let's go Brandon. Von Allen Sports, let's go. I think you guys are great. And I think I ought to join your group. You know why? Because I'm basement butthurt, that's why. I spent the whole campaign in the basement, and I'm gonna do it again. That's how I win, They locked me in the basement. So I'm basement butthurt. I'm halfway there, guys. Let's do this. Come on, man.